finishing up my food.
Oh, bro,
So
you straight,
welcome
man. I ate some. Okay.
Indisputable Evidence. I'm your co-host, Anthony Becker, on my other co-host.
Jerry Brown, what's going on, man?
Ain't much with you, man. You know who I am, Marcus Davis. How y'all rocking?
Doing
Good
all right,
vibes
man.
over here.
Good vibes over here. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. New phone, who this? Y'all see it?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, finally got a new phone.
I had to upgrade, man. I had to upgrade, and I'm glad I did. Cost a fortune. Cost a fortune, but it was worth it. But yeah, we got a special guest joining us tonight, and if y'all follow him on Twitter and you follow Tony on Twitter, they host the Panthers town halls meetings every Sunday night at every Carolina Panthers game. We got Cam joining us tonight as the other co-host of those town hall meetings. Cam, how you doing tonight?
Yo, I'm good, brothers. How y'all doing, man?
Good, man. Blessing to be here. Blessing to be alive.
Good,
Yeah,
man.
doing good, but I don't know if anybody's doing better than you, Tony, and the rest of the Panthers Nation. So I'm gonna be honest. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Cam, the floor is yours. Your reaction to the news of the day of Matt Rule getting thrown out of the office today, along with his stuff. So what was y'all reaction today with that?
So I'll go ahead and say, man, y'all ever be, using the bathroom and like, you're a little constipated and whatnot, and then you finally able to let that shit out, bruh. That was almost the feeling. It was like you struggled so hard trying to get that shit out to the point where when it actually came out, you breathed a sigh of relief, but you it wasn't even like you was happy at that point. You was like, God damn, bro, it took long. And so,
bro, oh my God.
So really, like, that was kind of the feeling, at the time. And I actually got the news late because I was working, right? And I was training somebody today, and we was kind of walking through stuff, and for some reason I put out my phone and people was blowing me up. Tony was texting me, people that I know on Twitter was blowing me up, talking about some, man, boot that shit up. I was like, hold on, what did happen? So I go on to the Panthers page and it said that they had parted ways with Matt Rule. And I told the boy that I was training today, I said, look, man, we're gonna have to go out. We're gonna have to go outside. We're gonna have to take a little break. Just give me a couple of minutes. Just give me a couple of minutes, and we'll come back in a little bit. So we get out to the car. It's probably about 10 minutes now had went by. And I told him, man, just give me about 10 more minutes, and I'll be back inside. Man, I looked at my time. Damn near an hour had went, and I still wasn't even back at work, bro. Old boy that had walked back inside by himself and was training himself, bro. I had let that man down. I was so lit when I found out we fired the dude. And like I said, bro, it's just time, man. It's a long time coming. It was a sigh of relief, man. It just felt real good, bro.
I know y'all praying for that in the last couple of years.
Absolutely, man. Like, it was like, let me start, and I'll start with the timeline kind of Matt Rule. He kind of messed up off the rip. So for starters, like, I always give everybody a fair shot when they come in. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I knew that, I'm not really rocking with college coaches going to the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
But I was going to give him a shot. You know what I'm saying? There was no reason not to. He seemed like he was a cool dude. People really, rock with him or whatever. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to give him a shot. But then, the guys that we kind of turned down for the job, really, it was a three-way race between Matt Rule, Eric Bieniemy, who's the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, that's right.
And Mike McCarthy, who's now the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. That was kind of the three guys that we were going after. And so me personally, I didn't really want McCarthy. I had already knew what he was about. Not trying to say that he's a bad coach by any means or anything, but like I had already kind of seen what he could do, and it wasn't enough for me. So I kind of wanted to move on to somebody new. Eric Bieniemy again was coming off of a Super Bowl. I was just like, man, he's one of the most talented offensive coordinators in the league. I was hoping we would get him. On top of that, he's black. You know what I'm saying? Panthers have a black head coach. Like, this is something I thought that would be really cool because we never had an offensive-minded head coach either. But they decided to go for Matt Rule, and they kind of messed up when they gave him. Matt Rule had one of the top 10 highest paid jobs in the NFL as a head coach. Right. So off the rip, he had pretty high expectations because if you get paid like a top 10 head coach, you have to perform like a top 10 head coach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so, I was thinking to give him a chance or whatever. And I did. That first year, I knew it was going to be kind of bad. But he started kind of losing me and my interest. The first thing that he said he was going to do when he came into the building, he was like, I'm excited to play with Cam Newton. I want Cam Newton. I'm ready to go win a Super Bowl with him. And I was like, okay, yeah, like he gets it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's,
right.
He loves our. He's ready to, he's ready to hoop, but blah blah blah. Like 2 weeks later, he cut the man, and so it's like, already off the rip, he was kind of essentially he was a liar to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, moving different so for sure.
Yeah, I had already lost some respect. You know what I'm saying? And then it had got to a point where it was almost like a running gag because, it was like he was, he would hype up players, right? And then it was like the next week they was gone. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of like the story of his first year. And, he brought in Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy didn't really do anything, you know what I'm saying? Not to kick a man while he's down, but it was just that like he, we knew that he wasn't no Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying? And so then to move on to the following season, I wasn't saying we should fire Matt Rule after, year one or whatever. But after year two, I knew that it was time for him to go when he decided to trade for Sam Darnold.
That was a huge mistake.
That was a big ass mistake.
That was a terrible mistake. And simply because, it'd be one thing if we got Sam Darnold for a 7th round pick or something like that. You can live with that, right? You can live with bringing him in for a 7th round pick. He's cheap. You're not giving up much for him. But when they decided to give the New York Football Jets a 2nd round pick, a 4th round pick, and a 6th round pick for Sam Darnold, that's when you realize. Now again, it's kind of on the GM, but there were reports that Matt Rule was really running the whole show, so he was kind of like the coach and the GM, So it kind of became an issue when he did that, and then he doubled down on Sam Darnold by picking up his 5th-year option before he even stepped foot in Charlotte. So a lot of people don't know that Sam Darnold's 5th-year option is $19 million, which is the 11th highest cap hit for any quarterback in the NFL right now. $19 million. He put him on the hook for $19 million before he even stepped foot in Charlotte. And then he tripled down on Sam Darnold because in the draft, he decided to draft a cornerback in J.C. Horn over a quarterback in Justin Fields. Mm-hmm. Now we can a lot of people I disagree with, we all disagree when we say, like, some people say, Horn was the right pick. Some people say Fields was the right pick. But for me, I'm all in on, like, positional value. And I just think a quarterback elevates your team much higher than a corner ever could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, in my opinion, no matter how good Horn turns out to be, no matter how good Fields turns out to be, I think, the right pick is to go quarterback. But that's neither here nor there because we can't change the past. But, he kind of tripled down on Sam by doing that. Now, Sam comes out, he goes 3-0, blah blah blah, it's whatever. Then we stink the rest of the season. He brings Cam back. He kind of fucks up with by benching Cam and bringing Sam back into the game when he comes back healthy or whatever. It was a lot that went down. So over the course of those 2 years, I was already probably about halfway through year 2. I was already saying like we need to go ahead and fire Matt Rule because it's not getting better. You know what I mean?
Right.
So then we get to the end of year 2. Now we're on year 3, and I'm thinking, okay, hopefully they fire Matt Rule at the end of year 2, because there's no way you keep a guy after you've already said that you're not going to accept mediocrity as the owner. There's no way you keep a guy that goes 5-11 and then 5-12 in his second year.
Right.
Sure enough,
Yeah,
they did, brought him back, and now look at us. We're the laughingstock of the NFL. We hold the number 1 overall pick. So, with all that being said, I know I ran it for a long time right there, but with all that being said, throughout the timeline, you damn Skippy, I'm happy. Like there's no reason why I should not be happy right now. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
I'm not saying that the Panthers are going to get better automatically overnight. It's not going to happen. I think if we tank the season out, get the number 1 overall pick, I think we'll be in a better shape. Bring in the next head coach and have him do whatever he wants to with that number 1 overall pick. Hopefully a quarterback. But it just needs to. This was the right move. You know what I'm saying? This was the right move, and I'm glad the defensive coordinator Phil Snow is gone as well.
Oh man, Steve Wilkes ain't even waste. He didn't even let 5 minutes go by before he got the job before he fired him.
Exactly, and for that alone, Steve Wilkes has my utmost respect. For that alone, because that's a move. Phil Snow should have been going absolutely. And don't get me wrong, the defense is good. But I put that more on the players. I think the players are very good. I just think the defense is not that good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there are players. I mean, Brian Burns. He spent. I think it was week 2. Brian Burns, our defensive end, our best defensive end, our best pass rusher, had 15 snaps in coverage. That's just not something that makes sense.
That's nasty.
That's nasty. Like that's not something that should happen. And I'm not trying to cook Burns in coverage or nothing like that, but he shouldn't be in coverage like that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be in coverage. So again, it's not the players, it's the scheme. That was the problem, and so that's why Phil had to go. And like my man just said, Steve Wilkes and Phil Snow, first of all, there was reports that they didn't get along. You know what I'm saying? So this kind of validates those reports because Phil Snow, first thing, before Matt Rule ass was even out the building, Steve Wilkes went up to Phil Snow and said, go help your man pack his shit, and then he pack your shit. And both of y'all gonna get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So for that alone, he has my utmost respect. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I say this. At least y'all didn't do what my Cowboys did and have Matt Rule for 10 plus years, knowing after year 6 he should have been gone, and he just kept coming back. It kind of reminded me of the day we fired Jason Garrett, and how I was rejoicing on the timeline saying, "Thank God, there's a God in heaven that he gone." This was like that news. I'm sitting there like, first of all, I'm at work. I'm supposed to be working, but we had a slow time period at the time. So I'm like, all right, let me see what's going on the timeline. I see the Panthers fired Matt Rule. I was like, wait a minute, did I read that right? And then I saw Tony's tweet. I'm like, oh man. I saw Tony's tweet. I was like, oh snap, something happened. Then it popped up. Your man fired up the space literally 2 minutes after it happened.
Oh yeah.
The whole church sermon preaching to everybody. Now, he was cussing in the sermon, but he was preaching to everybody.
Sometimes that's how you gotta get your point across sometimes, man. Shout out to him for that.
Preaching that, and literally everybody, I was saying like, yeah, this is the day the Lord has made, and the Panthers fans are rejoicing and being glad in it because everybody I don't know what he was playing in the music he was playing in the background. It was funny though, but I'm sitting there like, yeah, this needed to happen. I'm glad because last night I heard y'all town hall. I swear I never heard you and Tony that depressed, man.
Bro, like you can hear it in our voice, and it's recorded. You know, you can hear it in our voice. It's like we was defeated, bro. Like we didn't have no kind of like you can kind of hear it in my voice now. Like I have some kind of emotion, you know what I'm saying? But last night we were just so monotone. Like we just didn't. It wasn't nothing that we could say, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we was at the point. Like Tony tells people every week. He says, "Look, man, on Sundays at 1:00 or 4:00 or whenever the Panthers play, don't even turn on your TV. Go get your kids, go get your girl or whoever, take them out for some ice cream. Go enjoy the day. Go outside, do something." He was like, just don't turn on the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? And I took it a step further yesterday and was like, even if you ain't got kids, go borrow your neighbor's kids, go borrow somebody else's kids, and take them out for ice cream because this ain't worth it, bro. But like you said, man, it was a moment today where it's like, I mean, hell, I'll be honest with you, I still can't even believe it, to be honest with you, because it's something that we've been calling for so long. It's like I have to. It's almost like I have to teach myself that like he's gone now, and like I can move on with my life. You know what I'm saying?
I was looking around like, please tell me we ain't on pumped right now. And pumped and came back.
Absolutely, man. Like, please tell me this is real. And it's just a I don't know. It's just a really good. It's a really good feeling. But with that being said, as you know, I'll say with that being said, like I know for a fact that that this is gonna be, a rebuild, and they're gonna tear that shit down to the ground this time. Because we don't have a franchise quarterback. We don't have, many superstars. We have Christian McCaffrey, but essentially right now they're saying that he might mess around and get traded.
Yeah, his name came up. Even though the Bills said they ain't talking to nobody, his name did come up for the Bills.
Right. So, and we were all saying in the town hall, we was like, if the Bills want him, if they want to give us a first or a second round pick for him, they can have him at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need picks because we only have 4 next year. We have a first round pick, a second round pick, a fourth round pick, and a fifth round pick. That's it. And in the year after that, we only got 5 picks. You know what I mean? So we got 9 picks across the next 2 drafts, which, I mean, I guess it's not the worst situation you could be in, but still 4 picks next year and a brand new head coach is trying to come here and fix this shit. It's not a, they need more.
Situation.
Right. It's not an ideal situation. So like, so we definitely want to get rid of, again, we like McCaffrey. We obviously know he's very good, but we know right now, again, the best ability is availability. He hasn't been very available for us these last couple of years. He's been very healthy this year. I have to give the only thing the offense I have to give them credit for is essentially keeping him healthy because they're not overusing his ass. But still, like at this point, trade him while his value has some kind of peak. You know what I mean? And let's go from there.
Yeah, that whole thing was just crazy. I'm sitting there like, man, they really fired this man. Like, it was just everybody sounded so defeated last. I was like, this is depressing. I felt bad. I'm not even a Panthers fan. I felt bad. I felt bad because honestly, I knew the feeling. Like when you know somebody, not only with the Cowboys but with Florida, like when we fired Dan Mullen, I swear, if you knew when the day Dan Mullen got fired, we pretty much broke the internet at that point. So, like when you know somebody needs to be fired and it actually happened, it's like a feeling of relief. It's a feeling of hope, and that's essentially. I'm sitting like, man, the Panthers, they need a jolt of They need to be rejuvenating. It happened today, early this morning. Early this morning, it happened, and
absolutely. It almost
go get Airbnb.
Yes, that's exactly what I want. Like we've been calling for him for a while now. Like I've opened up my search, or my I guess my list of head coaches that I want. I want Bieniemy, but I also want Byron Leftwich out of Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah, for sure. That'd be good for y'all.
Yeah, I would like
Byron Leftwich.
And I would like Brian Flores. I think he'd be a good. And then, but a name that I've been thinking about a lot lately is the guy that just whooped our ass in San Francisco, D'Amico Ryans, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, if he's not head coach by the end of this season, man, I would be shocked.
Yeah,
dude's nice.
That's an underrated pick right there. I love D'Amico Ryans. What he doing with that defense?
Yeah. So I want, an offensive minded head coach. That's something the Panthers have never had, like literally ever. We've never had, again, a black head coach. Like, I feel like, Eric Bieniemy is just exactly what we need because we haven't had that.
Right.
We keep going after the same type of bums at head coach. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to trash Ron Rivera or anything like that. But again, it's we were kind of out on Ron's ass too, towards the end there because we were starting to see the same shit over again. And the shit that he was doing in Carolina is the same shit that he's doing in Washington, and it's not working,
Carson Wentz is his quarterback, so it's really not going to work now.
Why they traded for him and took on his entire damn guarantee, I have no idea. But here we are.
And again, it's one of those things like with Ron, it's like it was kind of a head scratcher because, not to gas up Taylor Heineke because he's not a good quarterback by any stretch of the word, but like, neither is Carson Wentz, and Heineke didn't play god awful last year, and neither did Carson Wentz, of course, but still, like, it's almost like a lateral move. To me, it's the same situation as going from Sam Darnold to Baker Mayfield. Like, Baker was better on paper. Baker was better on paper, but he was in a better situation too,
Right.
So, and now that he's here, he's Sam Darnold 2.0, Again, it's just, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for something different. And hopefully this next head coach, whoever it is, hopefully he'll give me some kind of hope.
Yeah. I definitely agree, bro. I think getting the right coach in, along with making sure the coach knows what he wants to draft, because like I hate coaches that come in and draft players that don't even know if it's gonna fit the scheme. Like that was one of my issues with Adam Gase in Miami, bro. Like he drafted guys that just didn't fit what he wanted, and it was like you could tell it was all out of sorts every year, bro. So Carolina, they got a really good chance.
Other than the fact that
he's getting what?
Other than the fact that he was getting high too.
Oh my god!
You remember that video?
You just had to bring that up, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, I had to bring that up.
Yeah, he was horrible, bro. We don't speak on that, man.
I still don't know how the Jets looked at him in Miami and said, you know what, that's our guy. Even though you saw him twice a year for the last couple of years, like why did y'all hire him, Jets?
I'm glad they can have.
They didn't think they were doing at the time. Now they do, and I don't know if we want to bring up the Jets right now, considering Jerry, you good, man?
I mean, what can I say, bro? I mean, we done to our third street quarterback. I mean,
there's not much you can do.
That was crazy. Tua go down for concussion, and then because of the new rules, we kind of got to get into that too. Because of the new rules, you saw Teddy Bridgewater kind of stumble. He's immediately out, even though he passed the concussion protocol. But new rules, you can't throw him back in there because he stumbled. Now, I mean, I get it. I understand it. You want to protect the players. But if it's kind of a gray area because if he passes the concussion protocols, like, he doesn't have a concussion.
Right. So, where's the line?
But y'all screwed everything up by lying in the first place. So, I mean,
look, I didn't do nothing, but
Man, he's just a man on for the team, man. What it is, he ain't do nothing.
I think, like, personally, bro, this whole new concussion protocol thing. I think if you see like a notable head contact to the ground, then you should be like, hey, let's check them out. Let's see if they're wobbling. Like, let's go take them back. But if they don't really hit their head on the ground like directly, maybe just kind of let them play out. And if they seem like they're off, take them out, and then because it's just so hard, bro. Like, linebackers get concussions like literally every game, like legit, bro.
Offensive linemen are definitely getting them. Well,
because I look at it like this: what if like somebody trip over their own foot and it looked like a stumble? Now they might have concussion,
right?
And they trip. So
it's an extreme example, but still, like, it's still a gray area. At the end of the day,
it's a gray area. Like, I don't understand that. I get it, but I don't get it. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
This is why rules are made in the off season.
Yeah, and not on a damn Saturday and implemented on the next day.
Exactly, bro. Crazy.
I've never seen that.
I think in some situations, so like especially with concussions, like you said, there is a gray area. But I think so. Like Tua, he clearly should not have been let back into the game after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like you might get hit real hard and you might get the wind knocked out of you, or you might literally stand up and you just stand up too fast and now you kind of woozy.
Yes,
we've all done that.
You just kind of have to gather yourself. Now, I'll say maybe one way they can do is that you have to sit out a certain amount of plays. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or maybe if you have a really bad hit, a series, or if you have a really bad hit and you have to like let's say you have to check to see if you have a concussion, then maybe and they find out that you don't have a concussion, let's sit you out for a quarter.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, just to make sure that you're fine, and then you can come back into the game. Right. Or like you said, maybe a series or two or something like that. Right. Think about like in the the rule is so if you lose your helmet in college football, I think you have to come out for a play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can do.
So do something
like a that causes it to come off, then that's different. But yeah, like if your helmet comes off, you sit out for a play.
It has to be. It shouldn't be too drastic, but also it shouldn't be like with the Dolphins. Unfortunately, what they did with Tua, kind of threw him back. If he's clearly like not okay, then they need to then he need to sit. But if he's passing the test, if he's looking fine, sit him for a couple of series, and throw him back out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like don't sit him for the whole game. I mean,
I
honestly felt like that made no sense. Now I'm gonna be honest, the Dolphins weren't gonna win that game yesterday anyway because of the way the Jets were playing and the way they were running the ball, but. Like
wait, whoa, pause. What you mean? What you mean, bro?
They just had full control of that game, man.
No, they didn't. It was 19-17 with 9 minutes to go.
And as soon as they scored and made 26-17, it was pretty much over. Because Teddy Bridgewater went out at that point. So you pretty much do. You've never seen Skylar Thompson. NFL I'm be honest, he didn't play terrible, but I mean,
I thought you meant if Teddy Bridgewater if he was still okay to play. I thought
if he was okay to play, I'm gonna be honest, it might have been a different game. It probably would have been a different game. But
and Tyreek Hill got hurt, and Terron Armstead had a pinky toe injury or something like that, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, there was a lot of injuries out there.
Y'all were fucked with the injuries, bro.
Y'all got a bad injury, right. Somebody just got injured for y'all today, right? Or somebody popped up on the injury report again.
Oh my god, I didn't even get to see it today, bro.
Yeah, hey, somebody popped up on y'all injury report today. I forgot who it was. It might have been Armstead. I don't remember who it was, but
it might have been Armstead because I don't think he was initially on there until like after the game.
Yeah,
and they might have put him on today.
Yeah, it might have put him on there today or something because I seen somebody was on there because somebody said that the Dolphins have pretty bad injury luck right now.
It's nasty.
Shit, with the Jaguars, we had really good injury luck, and now all of a sudden we got injuries right now. Like I started to tackle, missed the game with I want to say he had a calf problem all camp. And he had a quad, and he missed the Texans game. Our starting left guard dislocated his damn knee and tore ligament, so he's probably out for the year.
Christ.
Dang, man. But and speaking of rule changes, I'm gonna say this right now about this roughing the passer rule. Parents may be watching. Excuse my language, y'all. I'm sick of this shit. Sick of it. I'm sick of it. You can't even sack the quarterback no more. We saw it yesterday with the Falcons and the Buccaneers, where Grady Jarrett gets a sack on third down. The Falcons would have got the ball back and a chance to possibly win the game. They throw the flag, roughing the passer. It's a regular tackle. We see it in tonight's game with the Chiefs and the Raiders, in which the Chiefs just scored with Travis Kelce.
I was just about to say that the tackle that they just did on their sack that they just had on Mahomes looked damn near identical to what they did
to Derek Carr.
And they yeah.
That was he just took the ball from Carr and like land on top. I'm like, where's he supposed to go?
Somebody literally said Chris Jones is the first player in NFL history to get caught for roughing the passer while having a ball in his hand.
This shit was egregious as all hell. I get it want to protect the quarterbacks because, well, the quarterbacks are the money in this league and the money in the sport in general. But yeah, come on now, like it's a regular ass tackle. They can't just put flags on them if you don't want to get hurt.
Exactly. Turn to 7-on-7 at this point. Just put the receivers, the linebackers, the running backs, and quarterbacks out there. Just do that at this point. Corners. Just do that at this point.
Then again, if the NFL actually did that, we'd probably still watch it anyway. But I
was still watching. but like at this point, just do that because snap, they done pissed off and Patrick Mahomes now. Yeah, they're
going to screw this game up.
Yep, the Raiders are officially done. You done pissed off Patrick Mahomes. He finna really go off on y'all now.
Travis Kelce got 3 TDs.
Y'all play.
Somebody got to catch all time.
I ain't playing against him, bro.
That's great news for my fantasy team.
I got him on my team. I'm glad he.
Shit, I was down 20 points coming in, and I took the lead on the second touchdown.
Yeah.
The other dude had Darren Waller. He got hurt in the first series of the game. Never came back in, so I outscored him 26-zip tonight.
I mean, I won in one of my leagues then. Well, I was gonna win anyway because I was far ahead, but I'm gonna be honest. Like these rule changes before we get into college football. Some of these rule changes are just like, as a defender, what are you supposed to do when it comes to the quarterbacks now? Like, is it 2-hand touch at this point?
Yeah, I don't know.
Quarterback get touched and just call it a sack right there. But
it's not much you can do.
Now they can't throw it, but they can't have an opportunity to throw the ball.
Because you can't hit too high, you can't hit too low, and apparently you can't roll on them. So it's like,
and apparently if you just pull somebody by the jersey on the ground, roughing the passer.
Yeah, I don't know what they can honestly like. It's a gray area. Like you can, it's almost like they want you to, like you said, it's almost like they just want you to like barely touch the quarterback. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you push, like literally, if you don't even try to tackle him, let's say you just push him down to the ground, that's roughing the passer. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
If you go too low, roughing the passer. If you go too high, that's roughing the passer. Or they might mess around and call targeting or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
because you gotta think, bro, it's crazy because like you got these 300-pounders, 290-pounders, literally battling against other 320-pounders on the opposite side of the ball. And once they get past them, it's full force trying to go after a quarterback. Like, what are they supposed to do? They're going to tear their knee up trying to, stop on breaks to sack these 230, 40-pound, quarterbacks, bro. Like, it's insane, bro. It's insane.
And it's happened, too. It happened last year. I think it was a couple of Ds. They literally tore their ACL because they was trying to slow down, and they couldn't. You know what I mean? So, it's a rough rule, and the problem is it always seems like it gets called at the most inopportune time. You know what I mean?
It always gets called when someone's driving, and like you get automatic first down off. It's like, bro, what are we doing? Like if They got hit like that like 3 or 4 other times like that during the game.
Already, yeah.
And then right before 2 minute warning, you call it. It's like, what are you doing?
They literally call roughing the passer if you graze somebody's helmet. They're calling roughing the passer.
I mean, I get the helmet part, but like if you're like just trying to go, you're not even trying to hit them
like this, like that.
Yeah.
Helmet, and they're calling it roughing the passer.
The one roughing the passer call against that Brady got in the AFC Championship, if y'all remember, against when they played Kansas City, that Chris Jones got. Like Chris Jones just swiped at him on the shoulder. Like wasn't even nothing. Just tried to swipe at the ball, hit him in the shoulder, and got called for roughing the passer.
Hold on. What's the comment? Who's always called?
Number 12.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then he got a cry for a call against. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
I mean, one of the rules got changed because of him, because he blew his fucking knee out after the perfect season. But like, that was some of these calls he's getting egregious as hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show my age a little bit. It ain't football I grew up playing. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Football I grew up playing, yeah. And I'm in Florida, so you already know what kind of football that is.
No, the football you grew up playing, your NFL's playing on AstroTurf, and people were blowing these out every 2 weeks. Like that's actually kind of insane.
Man, listen.
Yeah,
the that's were every day, even in practice, the coaches say not to tackle. But we still cleaning people clocks out there. Like, it ain't matter. But like some of these rules got to change. You got to let the defense players do something.
But it's an offensive game now, bro.
They want to see points. That's I mean, if the defense man tears this, okay, that's fine. You can find their defensive end anywhere. You can't find their Tom Brady. You can't find their Patrick Mahomes. You can't find Lamar Jackson. That's the NFL's MO.
Just go. You're getting divorced. Then go save your marriage, man.
Like this man, 45 years old. He's won.
Tom Brady's a grown man. He past grown. Like this.
This man's senior citizen.
Go save your marriage, man. Just go.
Like, bro, your wife out here taking you to court right now, and you out here trying to watch cover twos instead of watching your husband, your wife, bro.
How many kids you got?
Yeah, he should have just. I mean, I think we all knew he was gonna try to come back, but I didn't know. I didn't know
whole marriage to get ruined.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like that. Like that's crazy. Like man, you don't go sit your ass down and save your marriage. That's. I mean, think about it. He gonna go home. He gonna go home because there's a good chance this is his last year. If this is his last year,
oh my god,
he gonna go home to an empty ass house, and he gonna be bored as hell. Then he gonna try to come right back out of retirement because he ain't got nothing to do.
This man finna be the Wario meme, bro. Like he gonna come back home to an empty house and say, "I won," but at what cost?
I don't know if it's true. I don't, but I've been on the record saying I feel like the reason why he came out of retirement was because Giselle had him doing everything in that house, cooking, cleaning, taking care of them bad kids. He was like, I ain't doing this. He said, I'm doing nothing.
This man didn't want to be a father and say, I'm going back to the grind.
This man said, I'm going back to the grind. I'm going to embrace this grind again. If it means I got to get hit by a 300-pound lineman, hey, look, so be it. That's exactly what happened. I don't know if it's true, but I feel like that's what happened.
That's exactly.
I get it, but at the same time, you lost your marriage. Was it worth it?
I think one of them kids, he told him to change the diaper. One of them kids done pooped. He smelled it and was like, you know what? Well, I'm about to go. If I was shit, I'm gonna go to a locker room. You know what I'm saying?
For real. He said ball sweat smell better than this.
He wanted his diaper beside to go to the locker room and was a dirty, smelly ass 300-pound grown man. That's a lot better than doing this.
The baby had a whole blowout.
Yeah, he said these grown men might stink, but they can clean themselves. I got to clean. This
jail sense everything going wrong when they first got to Tampa, right? First training camp, practice outside training camp, they come right back. This man got goals in his mouth. He starts saying jit. He started doing everything. He going mix. He's like, this is not my Tommy.
Yeah, that was. It's a fun season though, man. I gotta say, like it's a lot of stuff going on, but overall, man, I feel like it's been a pretty good NFL season, man.
Yeah, so far,
weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird too. I mean, when you got the New York Giants beating the Green Bay Packers, I don't care if the Giants are 4-1. They shouldn't have 4 wins in your mind's opinion.
Oh, and this was something that we've been talking about as Panthers fans. We compare ourselves to the Giants. We consistently compare ourselves to the worst teams in the league, right? Because that's where we are. That's our competition, right? So we look at the Giants, right? So a fun fact for you guys. So every single head coach that got fired last year, Matt Rule was 0 and whatever. He ain't beat none of them. So every single head coach that got fired last year, he lost to every last one of them.
Bro, what?
Yeah, he's happy as hell he didn't have Urban Meyer on schedule. He probably definitely won that game.
Yeah, like it's crazy. But as far as the Giants go, we've been saying as Panthers fans, like, the team sucks because Rule sucks, coaching matters, blah blah blah. You look at the New York Football Giants, their team, like on the offensive side of the ball, they suck. Like, I got to be completely honest with you guys. It's literally us in this podcast right now at wide receiver. It's us at wide receiver.
Yeah.
It's, that frat boy that get drunk every weekend at quarterback, and Saquon Barkley at and Saquon Barkley at running back. That's it. Like,
it's really Saquon and Andrew Thomas left tackle. That's the only good players on their offense. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Sterling Shepard. Hey man, I wouldn't. You see what jersey I get on? Hey, don't call me asking to play wide receiver. Nope.
Yo, like
I'm sure on sale when we play the Cowboys.
but coaching matters. I mean, they brought in Brian Dable, and I mean, look at them. They 4-1.
Somehow 4-1.
You got a good defense. You got a good running back who's back to form and healthy. Andrew Thomas is coming off from left tackle right before our eyes, and that's really been the recipe. And they've beaten the teams they're supposed to beat. You beat Tennessee. They beat Green Bay at London in an upset.
Hey, they weren't supposed to beat Green Bay. We can stop that one.
I mean, they played good defense. Green Bay didn't run the ball enough for whatever reason. They stopped them when they had to stop them. That was really what the game was.
But Dable, if you watch him, man, he coaches to their strengths. A lot of coaches don't do that. Like, they try to coach to what their philosophy is.
They're arrogant as hell and they're ideologues. Like, bro, just your roster.
Absolutely. He coaches, like you said, he coaches to their strengths. He does things like, I mean, he got Saquon. I don't think I've ever seen a running back in the Wildcat as much as I've seen Saquon Barkley. Like, he literally
turns to Ronnie Brown.
They beat the hell out of it.
Go run, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This boy, that's just you telling me you don't trust him as Daniel Jones.
That too, yeah.
Because he don't.
But yeah, that's wild. I mean, seeing them being 4-1, Dallas losing their quarterback is somehow winning with that defense. NFL been weird, but it's been see it.
It's like 3 or 4 teams for a fact are good, and then a bunch of teams that like 2-2, now 3-2, 2-3. Like there's no real separation between that second tier.
Yeah,
it's not.
Oh, so we not part of that one of them teams, Mark? Is that what you're saying?
I said 3 or 4. Count on your head. Think about it. So you got like Buffalo, Kansas City in the AFC. The NFC is completely wide open because LA has no offensive line whatsoever. So I put Dallas up there, and then probably Tampa when they're healthy.
Put Philly up there too.
Philly also.
Philly keep winning, bro. Hey.
By the way, get your popcorn ready next Sunday night. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Finally, a good NFC East game on Sunday Night Football. Finally.
Yeah, they look. By the way, speaking of football, did y'all attempt to watch Thursday Night Football last week?
No. I didn't watch it. I heard of it.
I watched for the jokes.
Myself, I wasn't gonna do it.
Man, this is what I did on Thursday night. I was looking for a good comedy movie to watch because I was in the mood to laugh. So, you know what I did? I turned the game on.
That's what I did. On TV. So I turned the game on. I'm like, I'm watching worse than this is worse than being
Like some of my favorite comedy movies, you got Dodgeball, you got You, Me, and Dupree, and the Denver Broncos versus the Indianapolis Colts on Thursday Night Football.
Yo,
And if you thought that was bad, yeah, look at this week's Thursday night matchup.
Yuck.
Who is this week?
The Washington Commanders, the Chicago
right.
Bears.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
refuse to watch.
Remedial offensive football.
I'm not-
Do it. I don't know if I can do it.
So I was actually in Dallas like 2 weeks ago, and I went to the Cowboys game. It was the one where they played the Commanders, and man, the Commanders, bro, they look bad. Like I said, with Ron Rivera, like I've seen his bullshit, but the stuff that he pulling with them, man, it's bad. Like they're in no position to succeed. Their offense looks very lackadaisical. Like that's coming from a Panthers fan. Like our offense ours is worse than theirs by far, but they just going out there. They look like they barely even running their routes, bro. Like
It's sad.
yeah, it's real sad. So that
quarterback, what's the point?
Yeah, honestly, that's probably how they feeling, to be completely honest with you, because they suck. So I think I hope the Bears win that game for Justin Fields' sake, but
Please.
But even then, the Bears not doing him no favors either. So
that man ain't got no offensive line. He ain't got no receiving core. So on top of you, first of all, you running for your life the whole time, and you have nobody to throw to.
Nobody to throw it to.
Setting this man up the field. Now you got the media talking about, he may not be a franchise quarterback. Did y'all happen to stop and look at what he doesn't have around him? That's kind of the problem.
It's like, I don't know if he got it either, but like that's the point. I don't know because that team is horrendous and they're not helping him at all.
As great as Patrick Mahomes is, he's the best quarterback in the NFL. I'm being honest. He's the best quarterback in the NFL. Put him on that Bears team and see what he do. It ain't gonna be much.
Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. Like he'll be, he'll be solid, but it ain't gonna be like how he is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they just came down from 17 and they up by 1. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like he not getting that luxury. If they're down by 17, good night. You know what I'm saying? They might as well go on and shorten the quarters and call it.
Honestly, running clock like they do in high school football at that point.
And I remember in college we was beating somebody so bad that they literally agreed to shorten the quarters to 10 minutes instead of.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was crazy. Like they can do that shit in college. Like it was embarrassing, but
won't do
yeah, we was whipping somebody ass. Like we came out to the halftime and they announced it like the same way they announced the touchdown. They was like, so and so has mutually agreed to shorten 10 minutes, and I was like, damn.
Like, damn, that's a L. Imagine you already agreed to that already, right? And then the PA got announced and shit to the whole damn crowd. Mind, there's like 8,000 people in that crowd. Like, yeah, them niggas sorry as hell. They started to shorten the damn quarter. They're trying to get up out of here. It's like, damn, you ain't gotta say all that.
Yeah, they literally it was crazy. Like people in the crowd was like, what? Like,
so me personally, instead of watching the Bears and the Commanders on Thursday night, I'm gonna be watching Temple and UCF or Morgan State and North Carolina Central. I'm gonna be watching that.
I don't even know if I can go that far. I ain't even going. Oh no!
Instead of finding a good comedy like I did last week on Thursday, I'm gonna find a good horror flick to watch on Thursday.
A good what? A good what?
A good horror flick.
Well, I thought you said porn. I was like, hold on a minute.
All you have to do on that specific Thursday, I can do anything I want. Just go.
Thursday night. I think my mom coming to town on Thursday night. Me and her probably
going to you love her and go take out to dinner somewhere. Don't even watch.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch that. That might. And the thing about it is, like, I feel like the primetime games, this one's pretty good, but like a lot of them, especially Thursday night, bro.
Bad.
Thursday night's bad, man. It's been like this for years now.
Yeah.
Because like you have to turn around from like 4 days ago. We just played the game.
Yeah.
What sucks They gave us a good one to start off Thursday night.
They always show you. They always dangle a little carrot in front of you, like the first game on Thursday night every season.
Yeah,
That's going to be a good game, and after that, it's a dog shit. The whole week
I know y'all remember because the Thursday night game last year was fucking amazing. It was Cowboys and the Bucks the first week, and that's when Dak damn near threw his arm off the bone week one because he was coming off the ankle surgery and he threw the ball like 50 times. I mean he was torching the Bucks defense. I think y'all ended up still losing.
Yeah, we lost on the field goal. We should have won that.
Yeah, it was insane. I remember that game, but every Thursday night game after that was ass.
It's always the opening night game is usually the best Thursday night game, or the first formal Thursday night football game they use. After that, because the entire league for the most part plays in them, you get to see a lot of terrible football, or because guys come off injuries from playing like the previous Sunday. Game's going to be close, but not really exciting at all. And then one that's randomly really, really good for no reason whatsoever, and then just more shit after that.
Man, the Chiefs right now just digging themselves into a hole at the hole at the hole.
Yeah.
And now Mecole Hardman is hurt.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna transition into college real quick. Now, you are a Clemson alum, so clearly a diehard Clemson fan.
Yeah.
Gotta get your assessment. We got Tony's. He finally seen the light on DJU. So yeah, we gotta get your assessment of DJU. How you think he's looked this year? Because I tried to tell Tony before the season, DJU is gonna look a lot better this year because he's gonna have a little bit of an offensive line around him now. He's gonna have some more playmakers. So what have you seen from him so far?
So I think that based on this year, I feel like DJ really improved upon last year. I think he's, I think he's great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's, in terms of college football, I think he's, elite, right? I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in college football right now. The problem is, and it's hard to say, the problem when Clemson's averaging, 40-something points per game. Like, it's hard to say there's a problem. But, like, I feel like he kind of out there almost by himself outside of Will Shipley at running back. Well, really, the whole running back room was really good. The offensive line is straight, but some of them wide receivers, man, they just kind of they have problems with drops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have problems with drops. They have a lot of them have problems getting the separation. But DJ, he just puts it right on the money, and sometimes they drop it, sometimes they haul it in. But it's just, I think he's been very good, and this is coming from somebody. So I'm a big, I was a big DJ fan coming into last season, simply because of what he did in Trevor Lawrence's absence in what year was that? 2020. So when Trevor went down in 2020, when he had COVID, he was out for 2 weeks. DJ came in. He started the first game against Boston College, played very well. Then he started the next game against Notre Dame, played very well, and lost. But he was amazing. You know what I mean? And it got to the point where it was like, I've already seen what I needed from Trevor. He already got us a national championship. I was almost at the point where I was cool on Trevor. I was like, Trevor, if you just want to take the rest of the year and rest and just go to the NFL and just kind of get your body together, like how some players do, I wasn't even going to be mad because we had DJ. You know what I'm saying? Then DJ came out in 2021, and I feel really bad because I was kind of I think I jinxed him a little bit because I was telling people, I was like, oh, DJ about to win a Heisman this year. He going to be this, he going to be that. And then he came out and kind of shat the bed. And it wasn't really his fault. He was, he was injured. And, the wide receiver group was injured. Yeah, we dealt with injuries really bad last year. But this year, we're a lot healthier. And he's a lot healthier. And he's just been so much better. And I'm honestly, it's really great to see. I'm grateful for it.
No, I'm real happy that he's out here balling out this year because he went through hell with criticism from the fans. Like, offensive line didn't really give him help. He wasn't giving him a separation from wide receivers.
Yeah.
Some of the receiver problems are still kind of there, but he's putting the ball in the money, like you said. So I'm real happy to see him, just work on his body, work a little bit more in the offseason on his mechanics, and he's looking good. Like he's looking confident, which is the most important part.
Yep, confidence, absolutely. Like it really it's like night and day from last year to this year, and then his last week, against Boston College, he played, he threw that one interception, but the Chiefs just missed a field goal. But he had that one interception against Boston College, but that's only his second for the whole season,
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah. So like it's things like that that just kind of last year he had 11 picks if I'm not mistaken. So it's a really good turnaround. And again, I'm happy for him. Like nobody else really deserves it like he did. You know what I mean? Because like he's a great kid. People love him. You can tell that the team loves him the way they just talk about him, and the way that even last year how they was talking about him. Like they would say week in and week out, they were like, man, y'all don't understand. Like DJ, first person in, last person out. After the game, he's coming back on the field to get some more throws. Like they was raving about DJ, and I'm glad that it's finally paying off for him.
Yeah, bro, he deserves every bit of it, and I think like I admire Clemson fans for just being patient with him. You know what I'm saying? Like some slander, y'all like never was like, oh, like this DJ, get him out of here. I don't want to ever see him again. He sucks. Like y'all are like, we want to give him a chance to come out this year and see how he does. Now, on the other hand, you got fans like Gator fans. Some of the folks, bro, are kind of impatient with Anthony Richardson.
Kind of.
Huh? It's bad. It's bad, bro.
So how do y'all feel? Well, I'll say like I came in. I was a fan of Anthony Richardson coming into the season. I was really excited to see what he was going to do.
Yeah.
And I know he's he's had some bad play here and there, but like I'm not really like all the way out on him. I'm not down on him at all, honestly. Because number one, I look at again, I'm thinking more so towards what they're going to do in the future, like NFL or something like that. And so looking at how much time he's actually spent as a full-time starting quarterback, which ain't much. You know what I'm saying? Like this year is going to be his 7th game as a starter, something like that coming up, or 8th, something like that.
Eighth. Total 7th this year, because we all know the blunder of last year starting against that Georgia defense.
Yeah, it was tough.
Starting against one of the greatest defenses in college in the last decade. That's his first. Like, good job.
Yeah, great job doing that.
Yeah, it's a tough. He has a tough job again in the SEC. Like it's a tough job. I think he's doing good enough, or well, he's been fine for how much we've seen of him. I think a lot of people need to kind of realize that when somebody says, "Oh, he needs to be a first-round draft pick," we're not saying that he's perfect. You know what I mean?
Literally.
We're saying, like he has the talent to become a good quarterback one day. Travis Kelce has a 4th
touchdown catch.
That is crazy.
Bro. Fantasy owners are freaking shaking.
Boy, I am in love right now, man. That man's clutching it for me.
Let me check my fantasy league, make sure I'm not playing against him, because if I am, I'm cooked.
I really outscored 33-0 tonight with Kelce alone. That's crazy.
He's killing it, yo.
That man's cold.
Damn, right. but I think that Anthony Richardson. I just think the more time he spends, I think it'll be he's just only going to get better. I also think Florida needs to do a better job of not asking him to be Superman. Y'all agree with that or not? But like, I just feel like from the games that I've seen, I haven't seen too much, but from what I've seen, it's almost like they want him to do everything.
They do.
And I just think that's not a recipe for success in college football, and that's just not gonna make him look good, you know. But
Especially with the roster too. We're not the wide receiver. We got Xavier Harrison, like who's tall, he's got talent, but he's slow as shit. Running in motion. You got Justin Shore, who's had a good season. Ricky Pearsall, grad transfer, who's having a very good year. But we have nothing else. We have no real speed in our wide receiver room, and our starting tight end is a converted defensive end.
We have real speed. He's just not playing right now.
And we're not even really playing. Like Frazier's doesn't get a chance to play. Who else? AB?
Marcus Burke.
Burke also. Like we have some speed, but not the speed we're gonna have next year with the recruits that we have coming in, plus the guys who are on the bench right now. Like next year, Anthony Richardson, if he does come back, which personally I really think he should.
Yeah, he should for sure.
Unless he gets a first round grade from the draft scouts, come back, please.
Yeah, I agree.
He has so much more to work with, bro.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think him coming back, that's only gonna be good for him. And well, good for y'all too. But like, I think that's probably what's best for him at this moment in time.
And honestly, I think deep down he knows that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And again, you know, it's not even something like, you know, he's again supremely talented. Like we know what he can do. Like we know the legs are crazy. We know that arm talent is crazy. You know, it's just that you got to put it all together, and the only way that you're going to be able to put it all together is that you spend more time, you know, on the field, essentially, right? So, I think if he comes back next year, now again, let's say he turns it around for the rest of the year and just starts going stupid, then maybe he can leave. But you know, if he continues to kind of have a, you know, up and down year, then I say come back next year, put some more good tape out there, get you a first round draft grade, and go on to the NFL and get you a bag, you know?
No, for sure, bro, for sure. I think like right now is pretty much him getting his mind right, kind of like experiencing the emotions, going through what it's like to have the ups and downs. Because he experienced, you know, the highs super early this year, bro. Like after the Utah game, everybody's like, oh my God. But, you know, after the Kentucky game, people went down on him immediately. So like, that's super crazy for a guy that I feel like was already fragile coming in, not just physically, but mentally as well, because he's so new. So, I mean, I think it could only help him to come back because the NFL is no joke. Like, you screw up in the NFL, bro, you know, everybody comes to it. So,
same. And I mean, it's similar to the DJ. Honestly, like DJ wasn't used to being the guy. He was used to being. I mean, it's literally probably the same as that situation. Like DJ was sitting behind Trevor. You know, even though Trevor wasn't, you know, or even though Emory Jones wasn't Trevor Lawrence, you know what I'm saying? Like, people were calling for Anthony Richardson to start.
Yep.
We weren't necessarily calling for DJ to start over Trevor, but we were like, yo, like, this guy behind Trevor is nasty too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's like DJ had that pressure. He had that Heisman hype coming into the season. And it kind of, you know, fumbled on him. I think Anthony Richardson's kind of going through the same thing. He's just in a situation, you know, he's in a different situation where the talent around him probably isn't as good as what DJ had last year, but still, you know, it's still a similar situation to where like, you know, there's a lot of hype coming in. You're not used to this hype. You haven't done anything really to, not necessarily not to earn the hype, but you haven't done anything to, like the hype is almost bigger than what you've put out there. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that like, you know, people were like, oh, he can be this, he can be that. But you haven't necessarily shown it yet. And so now you're trying to live up to the hype because you know that you can be that. But you know that you also don't have the reps to be that yet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I think, like you said, mentally, you know, it's just he's probably just not there yet. But then if he comes back next year and now it's all under him, or even better for him, it's behind him to where he doesn't have the hype and now he's just playing with house money, man, you know, the sky's the limit, you know?
For sure.
Now, speaking of college, let's kind of get into this slate of games we got coming up. But before we get into it, Cam, since you are a Clemson fan, I just want to say before we do this, y'all got one job this weekend.
Yeah.
What y'all on?
Oh yeah.
Bro, y'all gotta blow them boys out. Seriously, bro.
On them.
I'm going to the game this weekend, so
That's right.
yeah.
Oh, you be in Tallahassee?
Yeah, I'll be in Tallahassee. Yeah, I will be there this weekend.
Oh, that's what's. I slide over there to watch the slaughter, but nah, I ain't gonna do it this time.
Yeah, man. It's
the Florida State fans in my family are not happy with me from the last time I stepped foot on that field.
Yeah,
on that field, and they ended up going like 6-6, like 5 straight years.
Yeah.
They blame me.
Yeah, you gave them some superstition, huh?
Pretty much. I need to go back over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so the thing about Florida State, I don't know why, but they got fans everywhere. It don't really make no sense. Like
they do.
Even back in South Carolina, even in Clemson, like when I was at Clemson, or even with the people that I grew up with in South Carolina, it was a lot of Florida State fans, and I was just like, why? Like it makes it don't really make sense in terms of like
to recruit that area pretty well. That area of Virginia, they recruit them areas pretty well.
They all over the man. And so like I kind of grew up. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like my second team, I might even still have the cup. I used to rock with the Gators, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Bro,
like,
wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I had Gators hats. I had Gators shirts. I have still got that cup, bro. Like I think I might have it with me. Like I really was rocking with the Gators,
bro.
But then obviously I kind of grew up and realized that I just really only need one team.
Yeah.
Again, Clemson. I grew up a Clemson fan. Like my mom went to Clemson. This was kind of a family. If I had a second team, and it was Florida. But again, and part of that was the mutual disrespect that we both had for for Florida State and for
so that's what's up.
Gamecocks. So yeah, no doubt, man.
Much respect for having love for the team we love, bro. Because honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I grew up with like loving Florida, but my boy, his big brother played for Clemson. Rennie Moore played for Clemson years ago. So like he took me to a game one time, and I think it was against Marcus Vick and Vatek, I believe, in 2007. And Florida was actually playing LSU that night, but I missed it because I went to that game, and it was at night, bro. And I think they came out in all purples, and I saw them come out, bro. I was like, yo, it was just the craziest thing. It was fine. Ever since then, I've been rocking with Clemson as well. Like, it's one of the teams I pretty much root for.
Yeah,
Dabo kind of threw me off a little bit, but I still rock.
Yeah. Dabo, but like the purple clean. I like whole Death Valley stuff. I love some of the players. I love Sammy Watkins, DeAndre Hopkins,
bro.
Right.
I like Dwayne Gallman,
James Davis, bro. Like that.
I actually have a connection to Clemson myself because if you didn't know, Cam, first of all, my cousin is Emmitt Smith, so that's part of where the Florida connection comes from. But my family was Florida before he even went there. But his brother Emory played for Clemson.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so he played at Clemson. So, matter of fact, if I can find a picture, I can probably show you. But he played at Clemson. Word. So I got to hear from him literally every single day. Every time Clemson win, I got to hear from him every day.
Oh yeah.
Championship. Look, yeah, you see what we did? Like, dang man, when these dudes gonna stop winning? But
yeah, man.
So I kind of rock with Clemson too, unless they play Florida, and then all of a sudden, that's gonna that's gonna change. See, this is Clemson here, so
okay, yeah,
all about them. So
yeah, man. Well, that's what's up, bro. See, it's all love, bro. It's all love.
Shit, same here. Like my granddad's side of the family, they all from South Carolina, so a lot of them are Clemson fans.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Again, yeah, like you said, Clemson. So Clemson fans everywhere. Florida. I didn't. Excuse me. I didn't realize that Clemson fans was everywhere like that until
bro. For sure.
Yeah, like right now I actually live in Florida. And so Clemson fans, I seen some people around here with their Clemson gear on. I'm like, dang, bro, like,
Yeah,
I feel like I ain't left, you know?
it's crazy.
Shit, imagine being in Georgia. They really everywhere because like half the damn players come from there.
Oh yeah, no, in Georgia it's crazy.
That's freaking awesome, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah, Georgia is crazy. Okay, I see it. Oh,
he played running back there, so
word. That's what's up, bro.
Got love for Clemson, except when they play for them. But you know what? If there's a team that I would want to win it all, besides Florida, it's really two for me. Clemson,
Yeah.
And then I rock with Auburn a little bit too. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
Auburn,
I think we all on the same wavelength, bro. It's something. I think for me, it's the Cam Newton connection, but
Definitely yeah, for me. So,
Yeah.
Ronnie Brown, like the 04 team went undefeated. That was dope.
yeah,
Yeah,
I got it.
I love what every time they play Alabama and Iron, but I'm always pulling for Auburn, bro. No matter
Especially when
what.
it's at Auburn, when there's like a 90% chance they can win that game.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
we got
Auburn.
good games. Well, maybe not Kansas, Oklahoma, and Auburn, and Ole Miss.
Auburn.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say about the Iron Bowl. Auburn could literally be the worst team in America, and somehow they'll only lose by 3 to Alabama. Like it makes no sense.
Here.
Always have a shot.
Is that
Always
right?
makes no sense.
Rivalry. No, what's not making sense is these teams in this game right now scoring touchdowns, missing an extra point. That's not making sense right now.
I mean, the Raiders went for 2 and they didn't get it. Like they missed about half a yard.
They just stupid then.
Yeah, I don't know why they went for 2. Like I guess I kind of understand it because the Chiefs are gonna score again anyway. But like, I don't get it really. You should just go ahead and tie it. You know.
Yeah.
Because like Chiefs scoring everybody, not as much because everybody's playing two high safeties right now in the NFL. But the Raiders are the ones who don't really do it. So like the Chiefs do whatever the hell they want on them. So I get them trying to get the points and all that, but just take the tie. It's a close game.
Yeah, because like going up by 1 doesn't really. I mean, I guess it kind of helps, but at the same time, like, just
like
like you said,
you had them stop in the last drive, but you decide to hold them, gave them an easy first down, and they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, just take the tie.
Exactly.
But again, I don't like their head coach. I think he's a dumbass. So,
Man,
Josh
McDaniels.
I'm not see him in Denver, man. Like, what more do you need to see?
Like, these ex-Patriots coaches, they don't ever work out.
They don't literally like they don't work out. Hell, Bill barely working out by himself right now. Like it's
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
he ain't got time no more on this downhill.
Yeah.
He playing with Michael McCorkle Jones, and right now everything kind of going downhill, especially with Dan Patricia calling the offense.
Yeah,
that's stupid too. Yeah,
Purple is what they finna do.
Bill need to be on. He need to be under investigation because it's something. I don't know why the hell Matt Patricia went from how the hell you go from defensive coordinator to fucking offensive coordinator. It just don't make sense.
Remember the Eagles did. Y'all remember the Eagles dream team shit back in the day? They signed all the free agents. They had their offensive line coach.
Oh yeah, bro. I remember that.
And it was a disaster.
This shit's crazy.
Like they ruined Nnamdi Osawa's career doing that.
Oh man, we got a good slate of games on here, and we're gonna start with UConn and Ball State. I'm just joking.
Buffalo UMass ain't moving the needle for you.
Yo, it's moving the needle all right. The hell away from that game.
The lethal injection needle.
But yeah, Auburn and Ole Miss. Auburn, y'all, they just look bad, man. It's not a matter of if it's a matter of when Brian Harsin gets fired at this point.
He's gone.
I understand the damn Bush trying to get rid of him during this offseason. I understand.
They gonna be on Matt Rule watch.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That would surprise me. You know what? He might not be terrible at Auburn.
I hate to say it because like I know some people that went to Auburn or that I know some people who like Auburn and I don't want to wish Matt Rule on them after I've talked so much shit about Matt Rule, but like bottom line is he's a college head coach, so like I think he'll be successful in college, but they're gonna be on Auburn watch. I mean Auburn's gonna be on Matt Rule watch.
Yeah,
it shocked me.
But I don't give Auburn no shot to beat Ole Miss. I got Ole Miss rolling in that game.
Right. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart hooping.
If they flush out the Vandy game last week, they'll be fine. They'll roll in this one, move on to Bama and them. They'll be good.
Yep.
We got Iowa State and Texas here. Texas put the beat down on Oklahoma.
Yeah, they did.
I've never seen. I don't know what the hell happened to Oklahoma, but I feel like it's something going on in that program. I mean, I know.
I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened. Quinn Ewers is him. That's what happened.
That's true, but this started before that. Like, I know Brent Venable just got there, but getting beat like that make me think something going on within that program.
They got a defensive coach and they can't play any defense whatsoever. And Dylan Gabriel's way too inconsistent. Then he got hurt, so he's trying to play gimmicks on offense, and that failed miserably. So it was asked out basically.
It's a tough. Oklahoma's they usually have a solid defense, but obviously because Venables was there first, and then he came to Clemson, and then he went back to Oklahoma. But it's like, I don't know what the hell is going on. You would think, like, I can understand them not scoring 0, but the fact that they gave up 49
is crazy.
It's crazy. I saw that score, thought it was a fake. I was like,
yeah.
What?
I'm like, you hire a DC that's not really a DC, and he can't coach offense, so then you get beat 49-0.
Damn, bro, they let Bevo put his horn up their ass that game. Well, I don't know what was going on.
That was a tough.
Touchdown himself. Ain't nobody tackling Bevo unless you get hooked.
Ain't no one tackling Bevo, Bijan Robinson, Quinn Ewers out here slaying the pill, man. Texas looking on the up and up.
And because of what you just said, that's why I got Texas rolling against Iowa State.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I'll be completely honest with you guys. If Quinn Ewers didn't get hurt against Alabama,
they might have won.
Let's talk about it.
Speak on it, bro. Speak on it.
He was cooking before they went down, and I'm not even trying to trash on Hudson Card because he didn't really play that bad when he came in. But like, there's
throwing that thing
drop off.
It was a drop off still. You know what I'm saying? The difference between your QB1 and your QB2. You know what I'm saying? Even Kansas, last week, well, that's a nice transition. I didn't even notice that. But even Kansas last week, when old boy, what's his name, Jalen, it's Jalen, Jalen something. I can't even think of his name.
He was a Heisman contender.
Right. Well, him when he went down, the backup came in, Jason Bean, I think his name is.
He was slinging out there.
Slinging that mug, you know what I'm saying? He was their starter last year, so he probably just got experience. But still, like, they might have won the game. You know what I'm saying? If Jalen, God, what's the dude's name? Jalen Daniels. If he was in the game, they might have won that thing. You know what I mean? Even though the backup threw for 4-5 touchdowns or whatever it was.
Thank God.
You had a chance. They gave him like 200 yards to the TCU wide receivers. That was kind of
Sorry. The rumors are not true.
Oh, about Lee Corso, yeah. I was scared, boy.
Man, hey, man, whoever started that rumor, y'all stop playing. Stop playing. Man.
They tried to say bro had
they tried to say bro went to the man.
Hey, get him out of here.
But don't play with us like that.
Come on, man. Like, hey, doing too much right now.
What would you say about trusting the defense for the Raiders? They just got the ball back.
Yep.
They won't win.
And
they find a way to beat the Raiders and mess it up.
Yep. And so if they was tied, well, now it kind of makes sense that they went for 2 though, because if they got it, then and they held the Chiefs, then all they had to do is just take some knees. But now they got to travel. God, how many yards is that? 90? 95?
About 80-some yards, just getting field goal range. But yeah, speaking of Kansas, they're at Oklahoma this weekend, y'all. So who do y'all got?
I might take Kansas. I'm not gonna lie. I just might
Kansas.
to, and I will, but this has an Oklahoma upset written all over it.
It sounds so weird picking Kansas to beat Oklahoma in football. It just happens.
In Norman.
Yeah.
In too.
I remember what happened to Kansas last year against Oklahoma. I'm gonna go Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas should have won that game.
Yep.
If this is kind of sad. Like, I hate to do it to my dog Venables, but like, if they lose to Kansas at home, he might be on. He might be on.
The boosters gonna be pissed.
They might send Venable ass back to Clemson. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know y'all take them gladly. Shoot.
Oh hell yeah, bro! Listen, that our defense, like, it's good, but the dude, the defensive coordinator that we got now, he ain't no Brent Venables, bro. We were glad.
Venables was sending everybody. He don't give a damn who it is,
bro. I'm telling you, Venables.
But he had Taylor Muse out there playing safety.
Yeah, that was bad too.
That's the other part. Y'all more athletic in the back end than y'all were with him. Yeah, with some of the players, but
I got dudes flying around.
Yeah, man. Our linebackers are so, like, with Venables, we had your 6-year senior white dudes at linebacker. You know what I'm saying?
Boulware.
Yeah, Ben Boulware, James Skowski. No disrespect to those guys. They can hoop in college, but like, we got NFL talent right now at linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Like, Trenton Simpson is going to be a first-round pick at linebacker. That's something that Clemson don't ever have.
When last time I had a first-round linebacker, Stephon Anthony?
Well, no, it was
first rounder.
It was Isaiah Simmons, but again, he's kind of like a
hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hype. Plus, he went to Arizona. They don't really never know what to do with like versatile players.
Yeah.
So like, it was kind of.
That's how you know we getting old. One of Clemson's linebackers is Jeremiah Trotter Jr. That's how you know we getting old.
Yeah. All these dudes we grew up watching, they got kids in college and kids in the league now. That's crazy.
Asante Samuel to me is crazy.
Bro, that's crazy. Like, I can't even process that.
Like 10 years ago, his son's in the league now.
Yeah, like I'm only 24, and I remember Asante Samuel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, I remember watching Fred Taylor as a Corbin Jacks fan. Then is Fred Taylor, and then his son plays for Florida. I'm like, wait, what? What's going on here?
That was crazy. That was crazy.
That's crazy. Then you got Joey Porter Jr. at Penn State. Like, dude.
Oh, Joey Porter Jr. is a dog too.
Yeah. Man, Marvin Harrison Jr. Like,
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Crazy.
It was just like his daddy.
Randy Moss' son was at LSU and in the league for a second. Like, it's crazy, man. Or nephew or somebody, whatever he was.
It was his son.
Yeah, but
look at that! Illinois making an appearance in the rankings. You got Illinois and Kansas ranked right now. That's crazy.
Now, James Madison being ranked is the funniest part of me. I didn't know they were FBS.
Yeah, 5 games. They already in the top 25.
Yeah, I didn't know they were. Are they FBS?
Yes,
it's their second year FBS.
First year FBS. First year.
Wow, that's crazy. That's good for them. But
good for them. That's crazy though. Minnesota, Illinois. I think I got Illinois winning that game. I like what Brett Bielema was doing with that program.
Yeah, as far as Minnesota and PJ Fleck, ain't no row on the boat. The boat capsized, so I'm going Illinois.
Yeah.
Well, the boat stink this week.
Like, Tanner Williams about 35 years old, and y'all still can't really get an offense going right now. So, Illinois.
Yeah, I agree.
You got a good game right here with Penn State and Michigan, man.
Ooh, first battle of the undefeated this weekend.
Somebody going to do it, man.
So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take. Oof.
It's hard.
I don't know. Penn State kind of rolling.
Good, man.
But then
State, but
yeah, I don't know, man. I might just roll with Michigan. I think they're a safe pick, but
yeah,
I think that's gonna be a nasty game. It's gonna be
ugly as hell because there's not gonna be no real offense being played.
17-14.
It's gonna be they're gonna run the ball left and right, bro.
The trick play is gonna be run to the left, and then the special teams play is gonna be run to the middle.
Bro, we're really watching 1950s football, man.
That's the Big Ten for you. It's outside of Ohio State.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go Penn State. I'm gonna go with athleticism and the outside threats.
That's my thing with Penn State. Penn State, the only other team in that conference outside of Ohio State that has actual athletes.
Yeah.
So, like, usually I'll take them for the most part over most of these teams. I do like Michigan's defense right now, and I think quarterback, they may have solved that problem for this season. May have. But I'm going to see against the actual team. So
I'm going Michigan because I'm not picking Jerry Sandusky University.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm just not fit to do that, man.
Bro, funny story. While I was playing football, right, in high school, so we had 2 days when he still did that, and they brought in like nutrition and stuff like that. And it was introducing like da. One of them said she's from Philadelphia and went to Penn State. Everybody just looked around like, did she just say Penn State?
Yeah.
It was nasty times, bro. Nasty times.
Man.
Literally.
That shit was just disgusting, bro. That whole thing.
That was egregious, man. Like
you let that man have an office at the university and was molesting kids in the office, in the showers. Like, bro, come on.
Now we got Miami and Virginia. I'm skipping over Central Michigan and Akron. Forget that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think Buffalo UMass gonna be the game of the weekend. Not
It might be, Now you're trying to be funny. Watch that game be like 55, something like that.
It's usually the ones that you don't be expecting them to be the ones that be like shootouts, bro.
You see the score back and forth. You try to flip the TV, find the games. Is it on?
Yeah.
Where's that? You gotta go on the streaming services to go find it. The free streams and whatnot, everything.
Now, speaking of Miami and Virginia Tech, both of these teams are so bad right now that they've been relegated to regional TV. And as my guy Silk said earlier, Miami is one loss away from being relegated to Telemundo.
Man, I'll tell you right now, AB, this game right now for me moves the needle, the lethal injection needle.
I'm gonna go with Miami because Virginia Tech is just that fucking bad.
Terrible.
I'm gonna go with Miami too in a bounce back win.
I'll take Miami.
Terrible. I'm taking Miami.
It's the battle of the mid.
I'm taking Miami, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if Miami lose this game, Mario Cristobal might want to start around because it ain't gonna be sweet for him.
Nah, because the Virginia Tech low strategy for the last decade plus of having 280-pound defensive tackles is not working right now.
Oh yeah, bro.
You got Arkansas and BYU. Oh man, that would be a pretty good game.
That was gonna be a really good game about 3 weeks ago, bro. That was gonna be hype.
A month ago, that was gonna be game of the weekend, possibly.
Wait, neither one of them are ranked right now?
Nope.
They both
got blown out twice. Now they're injured. So,
well, KJ Jefferson didn't play last week.
Yeah, he's injured.
But they say he'll be back this week though.
If that's the case, I got Arkansas.
Yeah,
this is gonna be tough.
I'm gonna take BYU because they're at home.
Okay.
That's why it's gonna be tough right there.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna roll with Arkansas still. I'm gonna roll with Arkansas.
Ooh, look at that. Ohio and Western Michigan. I'm just playing. NC State and Syracuse. That's gonna be you might want to put your eyeballs on right now. Because Syracuse, they look pretty good right now. And NC State, give them a lot of credit for last week.
I don't like the way they look, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And the backup coming in, leading them to a win without even completing the pass. First of all, but second of all, just the effort. I don't know.
They had to come from behind.
I don't know what it is about Florida State when they play NC State in Raleigh, but there's always something weird that happens. Jerry, who you got?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to go Syracuse. I think after an emotional win like that, I think they're gonna have a letdown at Syracuse.
I could actually see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Syracuse in a close game.
Yep.
I'll go Syracuse as well. Kerry Dome's crazy to play in, so and I like the talent on this team too, Syracuse. I don't love the direction NC State's going in, so I'll take Syracuse.
Yeah. Syracuse, they do look good. They got a lot of talent. I don't know. That's wow. I don't know. I think
Don't
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna just go with NC State.
They didn't call nothing,
Yeah, I'm looking at this game, y'all. Like
bro.
did y'all see that Devontae Adams catch that they reversed?
Yeah, I seen that. What happened with that?
Apparently I guess he didn't have possession, that was a catch to me. Like he looked like, I don't know. To me that looked like a catch, but and then this right here was that was just dumbass play.
It's 4th and 1. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Renfro's gonna be open, man. Dang.
He's gonna get jumped in that. He's gonna get beat up in that locker room.
Yeah, they kind of, I ain't gonna lie, they kind of robbed the Raiders. That ain't right.
What the hell was that?
Devontae Adams is sick.
I know he regrets trying to playing with Derek Carr right now.
But it ain't his fault. Hunter Renfro ran into him.
It ain't, but damn. Like you chose Derek Carr with a team being coached by Josh McDaniels, Devontae.
Yeah, Oklahoma State, TCU, man.
Ooh.
TCU,
I'm gonna go. Oof.
I'm going TCU.
TCU, the running game's going. I love Kyle Duggar, quarterback. I'm taking them.
I got TCU as well.
You love who at quarterback, Marcus?
Kyle Duggar.
You mean Max Duggar?
No. Max Duggar, fuck it.
I'm gonna take TCU because they at home. I think that'll help them. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, and on top of that, they beat the life out of Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure they won't do the same to Oklahoma State.
Right.
Oh, look, Vanderbilt and Georgia. I'm just playing. No, I'm not thinking about it. Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
You got Wisconsin and Michigan State. That's mid against mid. I go Wisconsin because they look better than Michigan State right now. Michigan State looks horrible.
Yeah. That big contract, bro. Oof.
Honestly, you can just throw darts at the wall in that game and you'll find somebody decent.
Yeah.
I'll take Michigan State. Fuck it. I don't care. Who cares about that game?
I'm gonna go Washington, or not Washington, Wisconsin.
Yo, Jay, hold on. You skipped the game.
Which one did I skip?
Tennessee, Alabama.
Oh shoot, I did.
We second to last. That's gonna be second.
Yeah, we're saving up for last.
Yeah.
You got keep going real quick.
All right.
Keep going, because I saw one. I saw one that's gonna be interesting to me. Here it is: Mississippi State at Kentucky.
I'm gonna have to go Mississippi State.
I like what I'm seeing from Mississippi State.
They're gonna outscore Kentucky.
Yep. I think they would. No, that offense is humming for real.
They gonna outscore them, boys.
They're running the ball really well right now. That's something you can see with Mike Leach in his offense. But
they don't run the ball ever really. Right now, they're humming right now with that.
It's adapted because he's got two good running backs in that backfield.
Yeah, that and the simple part of the equation that Will Rogers is a better quarterback than Will Levis.
Whew.
He is. I don't know why Will Levis is the number one overall pick. Hey man, Cam.
Somebody gotta be a third quarterback.
I'm gonna need y'all to move that. I'm gonna need y'all to not pick Will Levis.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want him as number one overall. I mean, honestly, like, I'm not gonna say like I don't want him at all, but I don't want him. If we have the number one, like, if we have a chance at Bryce or CJ, then
take Bryce.
Take one of them two. And even then, after that, like, let's just say we mess around and somehow knock ourselves out of the top 10, which would be crazy. But let's say we did that, and Will Levis was still there. I might take him then, maybe. But nah, not in no top 5. It's too many other good damn players in this draft.
Not for sure.
Couch situation when he came out, he went number one.
Right. He essentially, a lot of people was comparing him to Carson Wentz, and to me, that's enough. That's enough for me to stay away.
Yep. Yeah, I got Mississippi State winning that game.
Yeah, Mississippi State.
Yeah, I'm over Mississippi State. Kentucky moving in the wrong direction, like NC State is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Low key.
Speaking of ACC, we already know who Cam rocking with. We
Oh
got
yeah.
Clemson, Florida State.
Yeah.
Give me Clemson big.
Now I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know about big. I think it's gonna be a good win in Florida State. I think they have a lot of confidence this year. I think Clemson still pulls away with a win, but I'm not gonna say so. Last Clemson Florida State game I went to, we won by like 70. So like, I don't know if it's gonna be that damn bad, or we at least scored 70. I don't know if we won by 70, but
Oh my god.
By 70. I don't think we'll do that. But
yeah, I don't think we're gonna win by a whole lot, but I think we're gonna, obviously I think we're gonna win. So
when I say big, I say about like 3 touchdowns.
They'll pull away. Like Florida State will fight because they fought all season, but they're gonna
Fight off.
yeah, right.
Shoot, man. I'm gonna go Clemson. I'm gonna go Clemson 34-17.
Yeah, I could be in
Close
something.
score.
34-17.
Clemson 42-17.
Whew.
I think they get a late touchdown to make it 42-17.
Okay,
I'll
gotcha.
say 38-20.
I'm gonna say 35-24.
Oh man, really?
24.
Okay. All right.
Who's top? I'm calling it. USC's first loss of the year is right here.
No.
They're beating USC beating them.
I think Utah gets that. I think coming off that loss to UCLA, coming back home to face this USC team, I think it's gonna be a dogfight. To be honest, it's gonna be a dogfight.
It might if they run Tavion Thomas a bunch of times. But
I got USC pretty comfortable. I'm gonna say USC like 38-20.
I just think USC has more athletes than them.
They have more athletes outside. Not gonna be able to get stopped. Utah struggles with speed, and they struggle with quarterbacks that can move outside of the pocket. I think Caleb Williams is just a bad matchup for Utah, bro.
This is where they really, 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 really miss Brett Keithy.
Yep.
But here's the problem. Here's what you guys seem to forget. USC has a little bit of trouble stopping them run. You have a running back like Tavion Thomas. He gets going, they can slow the game down.
This was the game against us too, and we just had better athlete.
Literally.
Rich things that game too. You saw what he did to Mahmoud Diabate on that 2-point play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Had that one in the Matrix.
I'm gonna go with USC because I think they just nasty, bro.
They are.
Like they literally got a whole coach and then literally paid a bunch of people and got a whole different team and they're undefeated.
It's a whole new program.
They literally somehow they arguably got the 2 best transfers in college football in Caleb Williams and Jordan Addison. That's crazy. I don't know how the hell they swung that.
A step further, they got the 3 best transfers. Because it wasn't just them 2. You gonna forget about Mario Williams?
Bro, he's cold, bro. Oh my god.
That boy good. I can't lie.
You know what? I might change my pick here. Because, see, I wanted to pick Utah being at home because it is really tough playing them there. It is.
AB, don't overthink it, bro. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Night game is tough. You know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to go USC. I'm going to say like 27-24.
Cam Rising.
Looking back at the roster, realize, oh shit, yeah, these niggas actually got nasty.
Yeah, Cam Rising is not outscoring Caleb Williams. I'm telling you right now.
I think this game is going to be more. It's going to be lower scoring than people think.
Because I really doubt it for a second. It'll be a little bit more low scoring because Oregon State gave them issues as well. They should have lost that game. Yeah, well,
they should have lost that game.
Run Tavion. This is a Tavion Thomas game. Simple as that.
That's what I'm saying. If Tavion Thomas is able to run the ball and they shorten this game up, you never know what can happen.
Like I still think USC wins. Wouldn't be shocked if Utah did though, but USC should win.
Yeah.
Now we always say Florida for last, so we're gonna go Tennessee and Bama. I thought long and hard about this game, but I'm gonna let y'all go first.
I don't know, bro. I want to do it, but I was scared. Fuck it, I'll take Tennessee.
Tennessee's going to win this football game. Tennessee's going to, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I think Tennessee won the football game. I think Alabama is just. I think their cornerbacks are trash, bro. Like I don't know. I just don't like them outside. I really don't. I don't think their linebackers.
McKinstry is kind of iffy to me sometimes.
Terry on Arnold, bro. He's
played better than McKinstry,
but he holds way too much.
But that's Bama corners in general. They all hold because they're physical as hell. They don't really talk the back pedal.
But I think it's going to depend on Bryce Young and his health, because if Bryce Young comes out there and has to play, and he gets hit hard and he's out for the remainder of the game, I don't think he should play. I think he should wait and just hold out. So if they play nil row, they're losing. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Personally, if they play or not, I still think.
Jerry, let me tell you how. See, you want Bryce Young to sit. That's why you pick Tennessee win. You want Bryce Young to sit. That's what it is,
bro.
You ain't slick,
bro. His shoulder's literally messed up. Like
not that messed up.
That wry smile, bro. We see it, Jerry.
We see it, Jerry. We not stupid, man. We know. We know what
you're talking to me about the health of Alabama quarterbacks here and playing them when they shouldn't be played. I'm a Dolphin fan. Come on. Let's be real.
I'm pretty sure a shoulder injury is much different from a head injury, a brain injury.
What did Tua have when he came back too early? And was it 20?
He had a hip injury.
And he came back against Joe Burrow. Same way he did in the NFL. Got screwed over.
Nice.
They need to sit Bryce Young.
I don't know. Bryce, no, bro. I'm still thinking Tennessee this game.
Now, there's one caveat to this game. Starting safety Jalen McCullough was arrested earlier this morning for felony assault.
That means Tennessee is back. That means they're back.
They punched the man outside the apartment.
That means playing. Ain't nothing but a little scrap, mono. Ain't nothing. He got some straightening. He gonna play. He'll run some stairs during practice, and that's it.
It's a felony. It's a felony charge, man.
Yeah, dude. You know how many felonies Flores got, and Huntley Johnson got him out that jam in like a 2 days.
They don't have a Huntley Johnson.
They better find one. They better call Saul, because this is the biggest game in program history.
The biggest game in program history in recent memory.
This is the first time a third Saturday in October is actually worth the damn forever.
I'm gonna have to go Rocky Top, bro. I don't like what I saw from Alabama last week.
I'm not even gonna say I don't like what I saw from Alabama. I just love what I see from Tennessee.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
I'm a roll.
I just think they're really that. They're like that. I'm sorry to say it. I hate to say it. It tastes like vinegar coming out of my mouth, but them boys like that.
I'm a roll with Tennessee as well. I think I just think they have a really good fucking team. Like
they do.
That's all I can say, really.
They do. They have a really, really good team. Hendon Hooker's playing should be in the Heisman conversation. You want me?
He's top. He's
the conversation.
Definitely should be in the Heisman conversation.
He should be front runner.
Yeah, I don't know about front running. I ain't gonna go that far.
No, I'm definitely going that far. Who else is there?
He really could be. If he wins Saturday, he's definitely front runner.
Other than CJ Stroud, I don't see anybody else other than Hendon Hooker in this trophy.
Yeah, I was saying, I'm pretty sure CJ Stroud still exists.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Man, did we lose you? Black Panther, what the hell?
Well, shoot, AB, you got Bama.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm going back and forth on this game because it's just so many different elements. I mean, Tennessee, they look really good, man. And I didn't like what I saw from Bama last Saturday. But now, granted, Bryce Young didn't play. They turned the ball over 4 times. And Texas A&M should be ashamed of themselves because they still lost that game.
Yeah.
And you forced
ridiculous.
And then your last play to possibly win the game was one of the worst play calls I've ever seen in my life. Why would you run an out route on the short side of the field?
And why would HA not even be involved in the action at all?
Like, didn't even try and get him involved in the action.
It was nasty.
I didn't like what I saw from Bama. Roll Tide.
We knew you were going to do it.
We knew it was coming.
That's what I gotta say. For the simple fact, because I do think Bryce Young is going to return. and you're talking about Alabama's corners not being very good, Tennessee's secondary isn't that good either.
AB. You look, no.
Richardson can throw 350 on that secondary. What you think Bryce Young gonna do to that?
You know what? You called LSU beating Tennessee last week, so I don't want to hear what you gotta say.
Bro, we all know Death Valley is not. It's funny money when it's not 7 p.m. Bro, why are you doing this?
Man, this is what happened. It was a perfect setup, and then I forgot that Brian Kelly was their head coach.
There was no perfect setup then.
I forgot he was the head coach, and so I was like,
bro, this man AB is a committed hater, bro. Like Tennessee could be like the greatest football team of all time. Like very clear to everybody, he will still pick against them every single
biggest hater of all time.
What you ain't gonna do is put me in the same category as Stephen A. Smith. He's a certified hater. You ain't gonna put me in that category.
You're pretty close.
You have a platinum band hating, dog. Stop it.
No, I'm not that close because at least I still got my hairline on like him. Number two, I'm not hating on the team fans just because they everywhere. And number three, I at least gave Tennessee credit. He can't even give my Cowboys credit.
You have not picked them in the game this year, bro.
You have not.
Yes, I have.
Did you pick them against Pittsburgh?
I think. Yeah, I'm not sure.
We can find the clip now. We can go back and find it.
We got receipts down.
I picked the way some game. Come on now.
All right. Let's move on to Florida, bro. Let's move on.
Beating Kentucky. Right. If you go to our preseason shows, I did have them beating Kentucky now. When everybody's saying, like, yeah, Tennessee gonna shut that down.
Okay.
Like that's over with there. So I have picked them to win, but I'm telling you, like I said, if AR can throw for 350 plus on them, what you think Bryce Young will do to them?
This is not transitive property, dog.
I'm just saying. And on top of that, they have a better receiving core than we do. Be honest, would you take Alabama's receiving core hours right now?
AB. Do you think? All right. So in your head, who you think would AR have a better game against, Missouri or Tennessee on the road?
We just saw it, Tennessee. Missouri's defense is actually good.
All right, Missouri or South Florida?
Damn, that's a wash because he didn't play well against neither one of them teams.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? So you can't use that property.
It just doesn't. It don't work like that, man. Shit happens in college football.
If that's the case, then what's the real honest reason why you picking Tennessee?
Because Tennessee has wide receivers that I feel like can attack Alabama's cornerbacks, and if they go deep, go vertical, they'll be fine.
So Alabama don't have receivers that can attack Tennessee secondary that can go vertical.
Yeah, they're consistent as shit sometimes.
They do, but again, like you said, is how healthy is Bryce Young? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Is he? Is this kind of like he's just coming in?
Well, he was fully dressed last week. They said he actually tried to play, but the team doctors held him out. He tried to play last week though.
I got you.
Oof. But on top of that, I think if him being fully dressed tells me he would have been there for emergencies only. Like let's say Milroe got hurt, and Ty Simpson come in, he get hurt. You even put a walk on out there. So,
but why? But like my opinion though, like Alabama has so much more to play for throughout the rest. They still got to play Ole Miss. Like, why play him against Tennessee in the middle of the year just to risk him getting injured and not being able to play for the rest of the year?
Because you can't coach scared or play scared either. You got to play players. If he feels like he's healthy enough to play, and the doctors feel like he's healthy enough to play, he's gonna play. It's that simple.
Yeah, I wish actually being healthy enough to play though. There's a difference. And in the grand scheme of things, Tennessee doesn't matter in the grand scheme. Just win the West.
Georgia's gonna beat Georgia might beat them regardless.
You sure about that?
They going 1-1 against Georgia and Alabama. 1-1.
They're beating one of them.
I will say I was honest. If you want my honest opinion, I think they got a better shot at beating Georgia.
Yeah.
I really think they got a better shot at beating Georgia.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because that's one game where they clearly have the better quarterback and the better offense. Even Georgia's running game is very, very good.
So as we saw Branson Robinson winning, they're going for 100 on them.
They got the shit out of them almost every single play on the offensive line, and it worked every single time.
God. Now that we done arguing about that game,
Yeah, I'm done arguing that.
We'll see Saturday. Honestly, we'll see.
we got the weirdest game on the schedule. And I say weirdest game
I'm scared of.
every time these two teams play each other. We got Florida and LSU, and I would just say this before we pick this game. I bet not see one Florida player pick up a shoe and throw it.
Mhm.
If I see it, when I catch you, just leave it at that.
Man,
When I catch you,
man, I got two things about to say about this game right here. One is it's the annual CTE off between LSU and Florida that we all know.
CTE. Hold on.
CTE off.
This man went viral. Because some idiot tweeted that the NFL needed an 82 game season. So,
Oh yeah.
He a whole Jeezy fan, right? Everybody is. Let's be real. We all love Jeezy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Should I? Let me. I'm finding the video. I'm sorry. I'm going straight to the video. It's right there. So it's his pin tweet. So.
Oh, this is your pin tweet?
Yeah.
Yes, my friend.
because that's what he tweeted to the guy.
Oh my god, bro.
That's week 26, so it made a whole lot of sense. It made a whole lot of sense.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, even Patrick Queen from the Ravens retweeted it.
Patrick Queen from the Ravens literally quote tweeted this.
Oh, that was a legendary tweet, bro. I swear.
Worst I've ever done in my life.
Over 14,000 likes.
That's crazy, bro.
I kept seeing it. I'm like, why do I keep seeing this tweet pop up? Everybody in their grandma liking and retweeting this. You got to follow you, quote tweeting your tweet. That says a lot.
Oh,
Man,
shit.
I was shocked I did numbers and I saw Patrick Queen with you. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
no.
What?
I saw something. I'll show it to you later. But
Oh boy.
anyways, how are you feeling about this?
No, hold on.
Game, bro?
This ain't who I think it is it?
No.
Or so is it?
No.
So back to what I was saying. So two things. This the annual CTE masterclass between us because weird things happen in this game. Guys throwing shoes, 17,000 fourth down conversions, drop touchdowns, 99-yard touchdown passes, a 3rd and 26 conversion. What more can you ask for? And the worst part about this game, for me personally, it's on my birthday.
Ooh, shoot! Happy early birthday!
Appreciate you, man. Like first Florida game I ever went to in the swamp. On my birthday in 2014, well, birthday weekend, we lost to Anthony Jennings on 3rd and 26.
Bro, don't mention that nigga, bro. Please, I'm sorry, bro. Don't mention him, bro. Please. Oh my god.
It's just weird things happen in this series for no reason. I don't understand it. Like I'm so scared to pick this game. It's not even funny. Like I don't want to have a heart attack on my 25th birthday. I don't.
I'm going to the game. So I trust because I have good luck with the Gators at games, bro. I really do. I think I've seen us lose just one time, and I've been to like numerous close games.
In Jacksonville.
I'm not going.
You find a way there.
I ain't doing that.
Come on downtown, tailgate, have fun. You don't even have to go inside, bro.
Down, you better find some way to get down there.
Nah, because they're gonna say something racist, bro. I already know. Anyways,
in Jacksonville,
they ain't gonna find a way to drag you.
Yeah,
you
bro.
You lucky I'm be on the other side of the country. I can't find a way to drag you there.
No, when I go to Jacksonville and Florida plays Georgia, we always lose. Like if I go tailgating or whatever, we always lose, bro.
Oh, for the Florida. Oh yeah.
It's bad luck.
One
It's
and
bad
two.
luck.
Keep your ass at home, then.
I mean,
But,
ain't no matter how bad Juju gonna stop Georgia from possibly winning that game, bro. So let's just call it spade a spade.
I know, bro.
I'm scared to pick this game. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. I got Florida, 28-24.
Woo! I got. I'm gonna go Florida 21-17.
I'm not gonna lie, Cam. You got trading, clamping up.
Amari Burney having to be a spy somewhere.
I think y'all gonna stop. What's his name?
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden.
Yeah. No.
Butte.
The quarterback. What's his name?
Yeah,
Jaden.
Yeah. I think y'all gonna stop him. I think I don't want to jinx it.
I haven't seen Florida stop a black quarterback in I don't know how long. So,
oh my god!
Yeah.
Hooker.
I think
we couldn't stop Anthony Jennings, man. With you, what made you stop Jaden Daniels?
I don't know. I don't trust. I personally just don't trust no. I don't know. I don't really care about no LSU. You know what I'm saying? So I got Florida taking that one. I hope, at least.
I hope too, bro. I hope too.
I got Brian Kelly and his family.
Family.
Hey,
bro, you are a cracker from Boston. You were not. Who do you think you are?
Yeah, bro.
Coach at Notre Dame, bro. Who are you?
That was embarrassing. I don't even know why he tried that. Why he tried that, bro?
Like they should have sent his ass to Angola just for that.
No. Ghana. Just so he can get beat up.
I think it was funny how y'all remember when didn't they lose week 1 to Florida State?
Yeah.
I think in the worst way.
I thought that was funny when I don't know if y'all saw the press conference after, and somebody had showed up late, and he was like, man, y'all showing up late, blah blah blah, and they clapped back and was like, well, we wouldn't show up late if you would win a game. I was like, oh my god.
I don't give a damn about this man.
Shot that day. He was like, damn, I ain't think he go respond.
Like even
he really didn't. And that's just his first fucking game. I'm like, holy shit.
LSU don't play about that.
Yeah, this the SEC now. This ain't Notre Dame. We can get away with that mess.
They ain't playing.
Yeah.
They ain't playing. They send you to Angola if you lose.
Yeah.
Jared, we got the same exact score prediction though.
Really?
I got 28-24 also. But I'm glad you brought up Trey Dean. I don't know why you did, but I'm glad you did.
Oh my god. No.
Stop it.
No, I'm breaking it.
Oh my god.
This is what he sent me, bro.
Let me see. Hold on, I can't. It says, who is that? Oh, who is this Trey? Trying to figure out this. Oh shit. No,
bro, it was crazy.
He DM'd Tony too.
Yeah, he DM'd Tony too.
He did.
Tony who?
Tony.
What?
Yeah. Ask him, he'll tell you.
Trey Dean.
What the hell? When was this?
This was like 3 weeks ago. This is like 2 weeks ago. Because I forgot what. Because remember that next show. When I tell you I went in on him.
Oh my god.
Podcast, I went in on. I was like, all right, because I ain't even respond. I was like, all right, since he wanted to do this, we finna go public with this. I'm basically saying, like
this is why, AB. This is why.
Man, Bluetooth coverages against Tennessee for deep passes. Get off my football field if you gonna do that.
Hey man, it be like that.
Then we had the hashtag. We had the hashtag going. Get Trey Dean the F out of here. Every Gator fan was tweeting that, except for some reason join us.
It was all bad.
It was bad, and so he was searching people's numbers. I'm like, all right. So since you want to do that, watch this. So I'm basically saying, look, you want the smoke, bring it. Because you ain't think I was gonna do what I did. I did though.
This is why I do not want to pick this game.
Bro, I'm telling you, either way, it's going to end in the most weird fashion. Like
The most heinous way of match.
not gonna. Like I expect our field kicker to kick a ball and it like hit the goalpost and like fly inside of the
Buffalo Wild Wings motherfuckers gonna like restart the game. We will go like 27 overtimes.
Or maybe we have a 2016 ending where we stop them on the goal line.
I hope so, because I can't have a heart attack on my birthday, dog. I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
But you can typically tell like who's gonna win the LSU Florida game, but like just who has like these momentum changing plays throughout the game. Like, you can kind of tell. Like in 2020, bro, whenever contrast to that fluke interception, I was like, you finna lose. I knew it. Like, you just knew.
No, not necessarily. See, this is what pissed me off about it. Because we got to stop, man. We got to stop. And then Marco Wilson's stupid ass picked up that freaking shoe and threw it 40 yards across the field and screwed us over.
Yeah.
Downs, they kick the field goal and we lose.
I hate LSU. I really do.
I cannot stand the Wings at all.
I can't stand. I'm sick of losing. We lost 3 straight. I'm sick of losing these guys, man. I'm sick of losing to them. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of losing to them. I can't take. We better not lose Tennessee again next year. That better not happen.
We'll beat them. We'll beat them next year.
Lose Kentucky again. Somebody getting
like.
Hey,
Tennessee's not going to have a 48-year-old quarterback playing, so
shit,
will be fine. But I think Hendon Hooker old as hell, bro. Come on now, he should be good at college football.
Yeah, we just found out last night in the town hall. I just found out he damn near 25. He old.
All the shit.
Like, this man 2 kids, got a mortgage. Like,
I could try to get his MBA and try to sling football on the weekends.
Yeah, bro.
Bro. That nigga's out there tutoring half the team before the game.
I've been out of college almost 2 years, 3 years now. He older than me,
bro.
No, when you get out of college, you got quarterbacks that's in their 3rd year younger than you.
Yep.
That's insane, like, bro. Why are you still playing college football? You were too old for this. Get off the field. Go be a GA somewhere, bro. I don't need you see burnt orange playing
something.
No, he's going to the league. He's gonna be a Panther.
Speaking of which, Cam, why you did Baker Mayfield like that, man? Why you did him and Terrence Marshall?
Oh, with the
CDL picture on Twitter.
The CDLs, bro. They need to go get their CDLs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This man put the whole application on there.
Like, I mean, so the thing about it is, like, I mean, Baker, he can't even go get his CDLs because he too goddamn short. So he not
out, bro.
Gotta put a tire in the seat.
He not even gonna be able to see over the darn steering wheel. So Terrence Marshall Jr., he need to go get his CDLs because he not playing in the NFL.
Oh, Terrence not like that?
Nah, what's up with Terrence?
So nothing wrong with Terrence. It's just like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing wrong with him. He's one of those players again. We drafted him 2nd round, ain't did shit yet, ain't been on the field. You know what I mean? And then what's my guy name?
It was somebody else.
YGM, Yetur Gross Matos. He need to go get CDLs for real.
I need to go work at Target. Fuck a CDL.
Yeah, he need to go to Target. He need to go to AutoZone. You know what I'm saying? Go do something. Go be a video game developer or something, my guy. Like this.
Bro. Raising Cane's need some more managers. Bojangles need managers.
Yeah, man.
And Raising Cane's and Bojangles, man. Come on now. Don't relegate him down to fast food.
Yeah, the way he playing, he looked like he fast food.
Yeah, man. Hey, them boys in Carolina, man, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
All I'm saying, if DJ Moore wants to trade out of here, we'll pick up the phone. We did business when we gave y'all Chenault. We can do business again.
Yeah, that's not good business, man. You're not helping.
Hey, listen.
Hey.
How much we talking? Y'all talking the first, two first? What we looking at?
I'll give you. We'll toss a first then. A second if you like. We need
Oh
receiver
my
help in the
God.
worst way. We ain't got no
Yeah.
outside guys. We got Marvin Jones out there, bro. So we'll make
I
something
was
happen.
I was telling the people in the town hall, they were saying like if somebody call and we get like a not a Tyreek Hill deal, but something, a little bit smaller than that for DJ, fuck it. Might as well, bro.
You might as well.
Might as
You get more picks, you're already rebuilding.
yeah.
That don't count. You don't want to be a fan no more. Hey man, we got plenty of room for you in Dallas, down here in Texas, man.
Yep.
We got plenty of room for you.
Man, Rain don't need no more help, man. He got CD. He all right.
Yeah. He said rain.
Hey. I was
I'm in the Rain. I'm gonna start calling him Rain. That's them's the rules.
Them's the rules, bro. Your mama call you rain, I'm gonna call you rain.
No, I was talking about the fan base. I was talking about the fans. I was saying Cam join the fan base. Hey, we got plenty of room for you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I already got my next squad. If Carolina keep fumbling this bag like this, I'm gonna go to the Baltimore Ravens. I'm gonna be with Lamar.
Bro,
that's what I'm doing.
I think that's everybody backup team, bro.
Yeah, that's where I'm going, bro. No cap. Yeah, I think that is everybody backup team. I think we all just want Lamar to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to.
Like I never seen someone that Black people collectively want to succeed more than anything.
Yeah. Like I'm like even my mom, she don't even watch football like that, and I had to buy her a Lamar Jackson jersey because she be talking about that man all the time.
All strength, you just gotta do
it. I was like, man,
real. Mark do something about Lamar Jackson. Yeah, you gotta get the jersey, but you might have to take it to a game.
Yeah, man. It depending on the game in Baltimore this year, but if they ever come to Carolina, we might have to, or if they go to Atlanta, we might have to ride because she live in Atlanta, so
we play him in Jacksonville. Shit, I might go to that one.
Honestly,
yeah. Bro, it was awesome, bro. I went to a Dolphin game. I think it was the first game of the season. His MVP season.
That's when he went. He went with Kelly, bro.
Yeah, he put up a generational, like, it was crazy because I'm a Fins fan, bro. So I'm like, I hope we win. That nigga literally killed us.
How bad.
I sat there for like 3 hours watching them put up touchdowns. I was sick, bro.
Yeah,
he made Kodak proud that day.
Like everybody was leaving. It was crazy, bro.
Well, 0-1 against them, and that was the 2020 year. We lost everybody in the injury, and we knew we weren't gonna win no game. That year, the worst game was for me when we played the Eagles in Philly. Defense played so well, forced all the turnovers, but we knew damn well we weren't gonna win that game because we couldn't move the ball.
Yeah.
We had Ben DiNucci playing quarterback. It's like you knew you ain't gonna win. I was crying.
Man, y'all in Cooper Rush, y'all trust. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dak back next week.
In Cooper Rush, y'all trust.
Dak is back next week.
Nigga, Rain.
Well, y'all better keep
Dak is back next week.
Okay.
No, he wanted to play this week. He was like, "No, bro, we got this. We got it. So you rest, get that thumb healed up a little bit more. But we bringing him back next week. I'll tell you that.
And come back and play again actually matters because the Rams' offensive line is terrible and your defense line's eating on everybody. So just play.
You saw what we did in the second play of the game. I was like,
ridiculous. Nah, G shit though. If I take quarterbacks out the equation, how many players are we taking that before Michael Parsons right now? How many?
Nobody. I'm not taking nobody over him at this point.
How many players like any position in the league?
Taking quarterbacks out the equation. How many are we taking?
Oh, taking quarterbacks out the equation?
Yeah. Ooh. I'm picking nobody versatility.
Over Michael Parsons, bro. God.
He is him.
Maybe I feel like the only player I could see myself taking, there's probably two players that I would take over Michael Parsons right now. That's not quarterbacks. I would take I think I would personally take Aaron Donald.
I knew he was one of them.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
And then the other one gonna be Myles Garrett probably. That's it.
See, that's what's crazy. As much as I love Myles Garrett, I still wouldn't even take him over Mike. It's the versatility thing for me.
Yeah.
He came as an all-ball linebacker, and now he has to be a pass rusher. And he's dominant at that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, as a middle linebacker, he's actually really good at that too. And
He's damn good at that.
yeah, he can defend the pass. So it's like he's so versatile. He's literally a positionless player out there.
Yeah. And the biggest reason why I do it is the easiest one. His contract. You don't gotta pay him yet.
And this is what's crazy. We didn't even originally want him. We wanted Patrick Surtain.
And y'all would have had a slam dunk either way. That's the funny part.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, like hell, Surtain and Diggs, bro. Ooh wee. You got a lockdown corner on one side, and then you got a ball hawk and Diggs on the other side.
That's
and he looking like he looking like a
down corner now.
Say what?
He's turning into one now.
Yeah, he looking like a lockdown right now. So, God damn,
sick.
Well,
that Cowboys defense. But I remember y'all defense was y'all went from having one of the worst in NFL history. Now y'all got a nasty defense, bro. I don't know what the hell that happened.
Worst defense.
The defense is cold, bro.
The first seven is crazy. They get pass rush on everybody. Don't let Randy Gregory go. Tank got healthy. Micah Parsons. The defense tackles are pretty good.
You know who my MVP? You know the guy I'm really impressed with as a pass rusher though. Before we get off here, it's Dorrance Armstrong. That dude is everywhere.
Good.
Everywhere. And then Dante Fowler Jr. is come in and
he's finally in a system that works for him.
Yeah.
Always been a good situational guy.
Wait, isn't y'all DC Dan Quinn?
Yeah, he played for him in Atlanta.
And guess Dan Quinn's the guy that recruited him to Florida.
Yep. He was. That's why that 2012 defense was
nasty.
I'm telling people right now, Muschamp had nothing to do with that. He had a little bit to do with it. That was all Dan Quinn, though.
Case closed.
That was all Dan Quinn. And no, Cam, you can't have. Better not be on y'all list of candidates. No,
they had damn Dan Quinn on the list. He was on the list.
Take him off the list. Hell no.
Yeah.
There's one guy out there that may not be for Carolina this year, but in like the next 2 years, that y'all need to be looking out for as a potential head coach. And that's Mike Caldwell.
Who where he at?
Defense coordinator for the Jaguars.
Okay.
His name is gonna start getting thrown around.
Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for him. Because I seen a couple other names. Ben Johnson, that's the offensive coordinator for the Lions. I seen his name get tossed out there. I've seen God, it was somebody else, bro.
That offense exciting. That defense terrible, man.
Who am I thinking? It was somebody out there.
It's not Ken Dorsey, no.
Yeah, his name was thrown out there too.
It was Ken Dorsey. Yeah, that's who it was. Yep. That's exactly who it was. Ken Dorsey.
And just like 3 years ago, I wonder how the hell this man get an NFL job. And now he's one of the best offensive coordinators out there.
National championship winning quarterback Ken Dorsey.
Why you had to say that, man?
Crazy.
Because every time you bring it up, I think about that 0-1 season where Florida really should not have lost that game to Tennessee.
Yeah.
If we don't lose that game, we go to the SEC championship win, and we probably play Miami for the national title.
Hey, man, blame the Hurricane that season. That's it.
Nebraska did.
Those Spurs last season, too, man. It was pain.
We could have went out with a bang with a national championship, man. Damn.
I was thinking about Kellen Moore. I remember in college he barely lost a game, and now he on the sideline with a headset on. It's crazy.
He got the all-time record for wins in college.
Yeah, but I still got beef with him because sometimes he get a little too cute with the play calling.
He did.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy had to slap him like, "Hey man, you better start running that ball."
D'Amico Ryan was just playing in the league not that long ago.
Yeah, I was
balling too.
He was a Pro Bowler.
He was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, damn, a lot of these guys, like we said, man, we getting old, bro. Because it's crazy to see these names. Like these guys are people that was hoopers. You know what I'm saying? They was balling,
like real deal hoopers.
You know, they on the sideline with headset on slow to stand up and stuff. I'm like,
No,
damn.
kill him more legit like somebody whole dad now, man. That man was a baller at Boise.
He's like a dentist.
Like we just, we getting old at this point. I mean,
I'm about to be a quarter century years old, man. I don't like this. I don't like it.
Like at this point, we gonna be watching Jeremiah Trotter the third. We gonna be watching him playing in the NFL. Matter of fact, we finna be getting ready to watch LeBron James playing with his son in the NBA.
With his son.
Don't say that, bro.
Watching that.
Getting started.
We finna literally be watching. I'm finna be like, dude, like, come on. Now, it's happened before with Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr. We weren't born, but that was wild. But now, man, it's crazy.
Kobe and his dad too. Kobe Bryant and his dad played together, I think, Kobe's rookie year or one of his years.
I think Dad retired by then. I think so. Because Dad played like the 70s.
Yeah.
Jerry, I'm gonna kill you.
Wait, who?
I'm finna get Jerry. Jerry finna be fired from both podcasts at this point.
Oh my
What did you do,
god.
Jerry?
Yeah, you know what he did.
Oh my god.
What do you do? Oh my god.
Okay.
You dug that up?
Now see, I can't get him back for one reason.
You can get me back.
No, I can't, because he'd been suspended like 500,000 times on Twitter.
Yeah.
So he pull up his Treon tweets. When we had Treon, he called him a Heisman contender. And that aged like milk. So I can't get him back because his account gone.
My Emory Jones tweet's up there.
Well,
Slander.
I'm gonna find him. Matter of fact,
I'm gonna find George too. Talking about Emory gonna have 40 touchdowns. I remember. I didn't forget.
Ooh.
I don't got tweets like that, so I am.
Oh god.
we thought we was gonna see Dan Mullen run a competent offense, so that's why that happened.
No.
And then we didn't.
But, y'all got any final thoughts before we wrap it up here?
I only got one. It's a plea to the University of Florida. October 15th, 2022.
This man crying.
My 25th birthday. Y'all playing LSU, Louisiana State University in the Swamp. I don't ask for much. Please win.
This man, boy,
Please. I can't do this no more, man. I can't die of a heart attack and stress-induced heart failure on my birthday, dog.
Marcus, bro, I'm guaranteeing a win, bro.
this man on
Jerry,
his
bro.
like Keith Sweat right now. I'm done.
I'm on bending knee, Jerry. If by hook or by crooks, you somehow get a ticket, bro. Take me so I can die happy.
Bro, I'm gonna have to sell everything in my closet for them.
Basically, them shits cost a grip, didn't they?
Bro, it's crazy. It's
On
crazy.
his big and like Keith Sweat. I've never seen this before.
One more thing, Trevor Lawrence, please don't suck next week.
Live on podcast.
If Trevor Lawrence sucks next week, I'm gonna have a whole agenda.
If he sucks, period, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, bro.
Jerry, you have no agenda considering the fact what your organization did. You have no agenda.
My organization tried to kill Trevor Lawrence too. Hired Urban Meyer.
Your owner is racist, so you really don't have no agenda.
You're a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Hey man, ain't no racism stuff came out on my organization yet, but it came out on yours. That's
Toe
why
on the line, ain't that right, AB? Toe on the line, ain't that what Jerry said?
Hey, at least our owner ain't get sued by the former coach.
Jerry was out here clapping strippers on in photos, bro. I don't want to hear nothing.
I concede.
Yeah.
Look petrified.
Yeah, you can sit this one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit it out.
I guess for me, my final thoughts would be Carolina, keep stinking. You're on the right track. Just keep going how you're doing right now. And then as far as the Clemson Tigers go, show me a little something on Saturday.
40
statement.
Put 40.
Oh, we need more than 40. Hell, 40 is the minimum. I need
50 on them. I want to see 50. I want to see a shirtless dude in the crowd reading a book again.
In fact, I want to see y'all go straight Madden mode. Don't put the sticks down. No mercy on their ass.
Yeah. That's usually with Florida State, like we treat them like trash. We treat them like shit. Like Boston College last week, we put in the third stringer and we only had like 24 points. Or excuse me, we put in the second stringer and we only had 24 points last week against Boston College. Like with Florida State, if we got 24 points, we trying to score 24 more on top of that. Like
them bad.
Yeah, like we don't give a fuck about them boys, you know. But
man, because that fan base been talking real greasy until these last couple weeks.
Real greasy, bro.
I hope it's a drug.
They back. They be national championship contenders. Yeah, all right. You're gonna see these next 3 weeks. 2 down, 1 to go.
Keep up the good work.
I guess my final thoughts is I ain't got the bed like Keith Sweat. Some people over here. I want to see Florida win. Dallas keep that defense get nasty and nastier. Dak gonna be coming back. And also for the Carolina Panthers, welcome back Sam Darnold, which means it's some guaranteed L's on the way. It's some guaranteed L's on the way. Y'all might want to be happy that Sam Darnold is out there because you know he's gonna piss away every game that he's
on IR. He out for this. He out.
Take him back on. Say it was a mix up.
They said he was off. Didn't they say he was coming off of it?
Not that I know of. They had they said we rolling with PJ Walker.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Even better. Like Sam might mess around and create a spark, you know. PJ a spark. It's
like Sam Darnold's brain is already damn the monkey playing the cymbals, but like one day the neurons might go off one day and he might throw 400 yards like he did Dallas that one time.
Right. So, it'll be something crazy, you know, one game, but
me and Tony had a bet on that game, and I damn near lost. They almost came. He had a team Abby, but this man changed his Abby to the Cowboys logo in the middle of the game.
Oh, that was you that he had a bet with?
That was me.
Oh no.
I remember that. I do remember that.
Yeah, so if y'all saw him change, that was in the middle of the game.
I do remember that because I asked Tony, I said, bro, what the hell? I said, what the hell? He talking about, I said, it was a bet, bro. Don't even just ignore it.
And I think they lost it because the Carolina Panthers almost came back and balls. I hold on a minute. I know I ain't got to change. I don't want to do this. I was scared.
He's like that, man. He's like
that. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. I do remember that.
That was me. I just don't even wait till after the game. This man said, "Oh, this."
Nah, he went ahead and threw that shit up in the middle of the game. I was like, "Oh shit!"
And his fans put it up. He almost took it down. But PJ, start for y'all. Yeah, rack up the mail so y'all can get CJ Stroud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or Bryce. Or Anthony Richardson. I'm just saying. Just
relax.
That's the.
Hey, no, because some of their fans was calling for him.
Yeah.
Some of their fans was calling for Anthony Richardson. I listened to a couple of town halls. His name kept popping up in one of them.
Yeah. No, it definitely was up. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I wanted him for a second, and I still do like. Well, I want him to succeed. I put it that way. I want him to succeed. I don't think that's in Carolina. Because of us, but
might be the Giants if they do it. If they want to get tempted by it, I don't know.
Honestly, that wouldn't even be a bad pick. To be honest with you.
No, yes, it would be a bad pick for me.
Yeah, I trust Brian.
Oh
Davis
yeah,
people, so
you got to pull for.
I'm not trying to see him twice a week. It's bad enough. Well, I'm kind of glad Kadarius is on the team now because they didn't know how the hell to use him.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about Dameon Pierce and the Texans right now. I want to see him twice a year.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this man got to see Dameon Pierce twice a year. he got to see Jonathan Taylor twice a year and Derrick Henry twice a year.
Who from the crib? Well, at least around the crib anyway. That's the worst part.
Derrick Henry from the crib.
Derrick Henry been terrorizing the city of Jacksonville since he was 13 years old.
Mhm.
I had to tackle his ass once. It was not fun.
Mm.
I know that. I think that hurt. Try tackling Trent.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Jesus is right. Tackling Trent hurt.
Yeah, at least Derrick Henry can see the hole when he's fast. That was the worst part about it.
The man had 2 kids. He was running with a purpose. Yeah. You were running with a purpose.
Derrick Henry was running for Gmar, bro. Yuli ain't really had much, so you had to do something. This man, bro, let me tell you about his workouts in the summer. So he would do like the regular team workouts with the football team and whatnot during the summer. And then right after that, he'd be out there pulling damn pickup trucks on the track.
He's so damn big.
One, sometimes 2 at a time. This man was literally John Henry. This man was out here beating the steam machine every summer, bro.
No, I seen Trent when he went to my cousin's wedding because he was one of the groomsmen. Matter of fact, I think he was he was the best man there. And we just chopped it up. I'm like, dude, like, just why in God's name did it hurt tackling you, man? And I went to Bama, but he said if he didn't go, he did say if he didn't go to Bama, he would have easily went to Florida. Like, it wasn't a question.
Bro, how many niggas have said that in the last 20 years, bro?
He legit was headed there. He legit was headed there. But Bama did Bama things.
There's also another certain player from Pensacola, Florida that said the same thing.
Hey. Bama did Bama things. I mean, it wasn't no coincidence that when Trent signed with Bama, his mama and grandmama all of a sudden had a new house in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Hey, two people moved to Alabama too. It'd be like that.
How you move from Hawaii to Alabama? Why the hell would you leave Hawaii to go to Alabama?
I know, right? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
If you gonna move across the country like that, move to Atlanta or something.
You move from palm trees to grits and racism.
Country backwoods and racism. Clan shit.
You went from palm trees and beaches to catfish.
and clan sheets.
Jesus.
Catfishes, clan seats, and more catfishes.
That's crazy.
Right. I know that's right.
We ain't getting no basketball night. We ain't need to. It's preseason, so
yeah, we'll reconvene next week.
We'll reconvene next week when the season starts. Matter of fact, Cam, you got a favorite basketball team, by the way?
Yeah, I do actually. It's the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, respectable, bro.
That's a new one. But that's a new one. I like that.
Yeah, that's my squad, man. It's I actually been to Denver twice to see them play. I went on Christmas 2019. We played the Pelicans and lost. And then I went last year. Or no, this was it was in January actually. We played the Trailblazers and won. So
that's pretty dope.
Now, my favorite team is whoever the Magic play whenever I'm at the games because somebody's going for their career high that night.
Oh shoot!
Me being a Heat fan, I can't stand the Magic because every single time we win the game, but somebody always going for damn near 40 on us.
It's the funniest thing. Someone's always going for like 60 on the Magic.
I hated Evan Fournier. I hated him. Like, why?
Sacre Ray Allen, bro. Ray Allen with damn croissants.
God, dog. Like, get anybody else. Like, we win the game, but and I've only been to one NBA game. It wasn't even my favorite team. It was when the Hornets were still in New Orleans, and Chris Paul was playing for them. They were playing the Thunder, and we found out about 30 minutes before the game Kevin Durant wasn't going to play. So we were pissed. Pelicans still got that. The Hornets still got the dub, though. It was in New Orleans, so he ended up going there. I'm trying to go to a Heat game whenever they play the Pelicans or they play the Hawks.
Oh
so
yeah,
I got to play live.
That'd be fire.
What's down to Miami? Them tickets ain't all that expensive during the regular season for the most part.
Yeah, until playoff time, and then they would jack up the prices.
I went to a playoff game last year. It was Atlanta and Philly when in that series. The one game I went to, Atlanta fucking lost, But I think they end up winning like the rest of the series or something like that, which is crazy. But
Ben Simmons to Brooklyn.
yeah, that was a good series, but it was a good game too. It was pretty close, I think.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Hey, who got the song this week? Who had it last week?
Yeah, as a special guest, let's let Camo get it, man.
Yeah, Cam, you got it, bro.
I'll let you get the song of the week.
Song of the week?
Yeah.
So I just named, I guess, my favorite song that came out this week or something.
Whatever you want to do.
Oh, whatever song you feel like you want to put on here.
For me, it's gonna have to be Bars and the Captions, Quavo and Takeoff.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right. All right.
Okay, few. What they like to call themselves right now?
You say, oh yeah, Uncle Few, yeah.
Hey man, you messing with somebody, girl. Hey.
All I'm gonna say is, man, they've survived long stretches without Offset in the group, especially early on. He was in jail half the time, so
yeah. I forgot about that actually. That Migos at one point wasn't even 3; it was just them 2. I forgot about that.
Yeah, remember the first tape that came out that blew up Youngers? He was like Offset was barely even on it.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit. So.
Yeah, I remember that. But if you want my honest opinion, they're gonna end up getting back together. That's going.
It's family. They'll hash it out at some point. But like apart, like Offset and Quavo will be just fine. Well, I mean, Takeoff and Offset, they'll be fine doing their own thing with each other. Offset will be fine doing his own thing by himself. Like they'll both be fine mutually.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're all good artists. So Quavo is always gonna be. He's gonna always be a good artist because he can either do his own album, he can be featured.
Yeah, I don't need another Quavo solo album after the first one. I don't need that one.
No, maybe not that one. But he can always be a feature though.
Yeah, I like so like when they drop the solo albums, I like Offset the best probably, and then Takeoff, and then Quavo. But I mean I like all of them as like individual artists and as they're as the Migos. So
yeah, they're much better together. But like they can do stuff on their own.
Yeah.
It's like Ray Sherman and like Sway Lee. Everyone wanted Sway Lee to go solo for the longest. And then when they finally did it, they had like they did the Trend Life album. Then you had Sway Lee album. You had Slim Jimmy album. Slim Jimmy album ended up being better for some reason.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, right? Like
Slim Jimmy had the better album.
Yeah.
When I knew it was gonna go downhill was that you remember that song Offshore with Thug? And Thug absolutely destroyed them. Sway Lee. I was like, damn, Sway.
Yeah.
By the way, we don't condone any YSL and Rico situation. Hey
man,
we just saying, yo, they saying Giselle and Tom together on TMZ. The man might have marriage.
What?
They saved the marriage.
They might have.
Oh, let's go.
He must have said he gonna retire.
He probably
he must have sat down and. Yeah.
Must he got some straightening.
Tom realized that he was alone. He ain't like that shit.
Yeah, bro. He said no.
That man was like Michael Corleone when he was about to lose K. Except
like he sweat. Yeah, you know what he did. He got on bended knee. Please, baby, don't go. I love you all the time. This man making promises. You better keep this promise, though. I know that much.
Do what you gotta do, Tommy. Do what you gotta do.
It took this man, but I just can't believe this.
But she lets him keep playing. The biggest hustle of all time is Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
All right, Skip Bayless.
I'm just saying, man. If he's playing and gets Giselle back, man, gotta stamp him.
Again, let everybody know where they can follow you and follow the town hall meetings because I'm in them every weekend. I'm gonna tell you that now.
So yeah, so y'all can follow me on Twitter, at Free Cambo, or you can follow me at Cambo So Groovy, whichever one. And I try to get to like when I be doing the town halls, like everybody that's in there be following me at once, and so sometimes I miss a few. So you know, if I miss, I usually try to go back in and try to see like who I done missed, and then try to get back to everybody. But I follow back, so follow me, and if I miss you, follow. I'll get to it eventually. Because I actually do want to make sure that I try to follow everybody back. And then unless you're a racist, I ain't, I ain't following your ass back. But yeah, so follow me. And then as far as the town halls, like I said, or like they said at the beginning, we do them after every Panthers game. Try to do it around like 7 Central Time, 8 Eastern Time. Or if it's like an evening game, we'll do it like right after the game. So,
or the head coach they want to get fired gets fired. They'll just fire them up right.
Oh yeah, or if something happened, if like something major happens, then we'll just fire that shit up right on the right then and there. So yeah, absolutely.
Damn, everybody got burner accounts. Marcus, we might need to join the party.
What you mean?
Oh yeah, man. If you getting clapped like on consistent basis, if you get limited, go ahead and make you a burner account, bro, and then just you know what I'm saying. That way you can stay on the app.
I ain't said nothing too crazy yet, so I'm kind of in the clear.
Hey, I wish I was in the clear. I got a record on Twitter because they did restrict my account for a week because I said one thing about Breonna Taylor, how the cops should have been arrested. 5 minutes later, they restrict my account. I couldn't do nothing. So when I finally got out of jail, I put the whole Tupac verse from California Love on. That was the first tweet I had. Out on jail.
Yeah, like it. They when you get limited, so the first time is 3 days, the second time is a week.
3 days.
And then, yeah. And then after that, it's over. You done.
I gotta be careful. I can't say nothing.
Yeah, be careful. Be real careful. But I appreciate y'all having me though, for real, man.
Yes, sir, bro. No problem,
man. It was fun, man.
Great.
Facts.
Definitely got you and Tony on at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. I know he had family in town this week. So maybe
that man still fired up in space. I'm not getting that.
Yeah. So maybe later on in the week or later on in the year, we can both get in here.
I'm telling you better not do that again before you get fired. I know you're supposed to be working.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm telling you, do that again, they're gonna fire you that fast. Out of that town hall, you want to work? Yeah, go and pack your bags.
Yeah.
We'll be telling him to get his CDL.
Oh my god.
They're gonna be on the same flight as Rule and them boys. As Rule and Snow.
Must be an economy class on JetBlue somewhere.
Jared, let everybody know where they can follow you in your burner account.
Yeah, man. You can follow me at JBreezyII on Twitter, or you can follow my backup at IamBreezyII, which I have not been on as much. I've been doing pretty good this year, been civil. And you can follow my Instagram at JLamar_I.
Man, let us be joining this year and see how civil he get.
Hey, man, we good. We good.
Man, you get suspended. Don't even lie.
I'm not getting suspended, bro. I'm just talking about.
He said he's gonna be a model citizen.
Yeah,
I've been great, bro. I've been chilling.
Yeah, for now. Marcus, where can we follow you?
Yeah, I know the routine at Marcus Davis 904 at Twitter, Instagram if you so choose, Marcus Davis _. So them's the two right there.
And I would
might get suspended for tweeting about the Jaguars every now and then because I'm an angry man on there. And if the Gators give me a heart attack and I die on Saturday, y'all know what happened.
Oh no.
I know football game. I'm done. You tried to jump off the bridge this past Sunday. Everybody in Jacksonville that know Marcus, keep this man away from them bridges.
Bro, half the city was with me on that bridge. What you mean?
We're screwed. We're screwed. We're done. He wanted to kill himself over the Jaguars. Now he trying to have a heart attack over the Gators. Come on, man.
I'm saying I just want nice things in my sports. That's all I ask for.
Look, I asked for that too, but I'm not trying to die over no sports either.
Yeah, but they're usually bad, and then they give me a little sliver of hope they might turn a corner, and then they losing the goddamn Texans. You know, you go a little crazy sometimes. You know.
Marcus, you could be me and be posting the Hard on Ice video by Rod Wave every year you lose in the playoffs.
Hey man, at least you get to the playoffs.
But I'm tired of posting that video.
At least you get there. I went 10 years between going to see in the playoffs, and the one time we got back, we almost went to the Super Bowl. Somehow.
Was his knee down?
No,
bro. I don't know about y'all. A nigga like me just want to see his team go above 8-8 for once. And 9-8.
I said I wasn't gonna do this, but
I said if we won 7 games this year, I was gonna throw a damn parade.
Look, I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I almost became a Dolphins fan. They almost became my second team.
Woo. Oh yo, keep your negative energy.
One reason. Bro, they got some fine ass fans. I ain't even gonna hold.
Oh my god.
Oh,
you dirty holy sex man, you nasty bad man.
I'm not Elephant Man. But yeah, anyway, you can follow me on Twitter at AceWade1, as you can see on screen. Instagram Ace_Wade1 if you so choose. Might be on there, might not be on there. You can follow the podcast page on Twitter at MD Evidence and on Instagram at Indisputable Evidence. Finally got that Twitter handle changed. Instagram handle changed. Took 2 weeks, but they did it. Thank God. But it's been another great show. Congrats to the Panthers fans for firing Matt Rule.
Rejoice.
Y'all keep rejoicing. Be happy. And if y'all got to, go on up to Charlotte. Go to his house. Y'all ain't got to get paid. Just pack his bags. Throw it out on the front lawn or something.
Hey, man, if y'all in Charlotte, man, if y'all feel like y'all get hungry, y'all go ahead and get some corns for my grandfather up there, man. He'll get y'all right.
Yeah. Y'all ain't got to get paid. Just get his stuff and get him out of there. Take it to whatever beach he finna go to, because he get $40 million, he finna get himself a beach house somewhere. Here in the Gulf Coast in Destin, because they got some amazing beach houses here. But yeah,
you over in Destin?
I'm in Pensacola, but Destin's like an hour away. So
heard you. I'm in PCB, Panama City.
Oh, for real? Oh, you got 2 hours from me. Yeah, dang.
Yeah.
Realize that.
Yeah.
Everybody going to what's going on?
Been here like a year.
Y'all just going there for spring break. Yeah, I ain't fooling nobody. Yeah, I ain't fooling nobody. But yeah, it's been another great episode. We're gonna leave y'all as we always do. God bless. Stay safe. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. Wash your nasty ass. Take care of your family. Take care of your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Take care of your chicken. Go Cowboys and go Heat.
Go Seas, baby. Go Seas. And go Gators. And go Dolphins. And go Guardians.
Go Jags. Go Gators.
And Braves.
Go Braves. And go basketball.
Hey, tomorrow, Marcus. Tomorrow.
It's on, man.
It's on.
It's on.
Philly, bring it on. And then later that night, Jerry. Yeah, y'all can bring it on too.
I ain't scared of y'all, bro. The world.
Cam, I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in front street before we end this. I got 3 favorite baseball teams because I grew up
25 different baseball teams. That's crazy.
The Yankees and the Cubs. I grew up watching.
Which ones?
The Yankees, the Braves, and the Cubs.
I heard you.
And you want a woman. You can't even commit to a baseball team.
A woman and picking baseball teams is completely different.
At least you stuck with. You can't even stick with one. You stuck with 3.
But I can stick with a woman. Unlike some people.
Hey, man. Hey. Circumstances change.
You can't stick with a woman because you want to jump off a bridge every time the Jaguars lose. That's why you can't stick with
lose all the time. That's the problem.
They got to worry about whether you're gonna be alive.
Bro, it's like the Clockwork Orange scene. Dude guy's eyes covered up. He's like, "Stop! I beg you, please do something good." You know, he's gotta. It's like riding a roller coaster with a shitty safety record.
This man gonna die with football game. I can't believe this. Anyway, Cam, thank you again for joining us. We're gonna definitely have you back on pretty soon, especially even when basketball season starts. Because we gotta talk about Michael Porter Jr. What y'all gonna do with him. So we gonna see that for a later date though. But y'all have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Be blessed.
Be blessed, man.
All right, now y'all be easy, man. Appreciate it again.
Yes, sir, man, for sure.
Thanks for being on.